Oh, he tried getting super cute right there.
In the Fundoshi?
The chat's laughing. They're like, you don't get anything off this. Oh!
Oh my god!
Too bad he doesn't have whatever. Is he going to get the animation? Is he going to get the animation? Yes! Let's go! All right, what's up, everybody? We are back here. What up? Good morning, good morning. I just took a nap. I'm getting ready here. But yeah, we're getting started with another 10v10 out here in Japan, presented to you by Panda Global, the English stream at least. Chat says, what happened in the Toho match? That's next week. So, that's next week. Last week? Was it last? No, it was 2 weeks ago, I think. But we did, what was it, Capcom versus SNK, and then next up was the Toho versus Guilty Gear, I think. But then this one just came up. Hey, Panda was like, hey, you want to do it? It was like, yeah, let's go. We need more fighting game stuff, man. So, Boomers versus Zoomers. That's the theme today. And as a fellow Boomer myself, you know I got to cheer against the kids. I'm going to be cheering for the old men right there on the right. It's hard to tell, too. Originally, I looked it over, and I was like, man, the Boomers are definitely going to win. Not only because they're better, they're smarter and everything. But then I looked at the young man team, and they got some killers on there too. So Gamera, like the left is young, the right's old. So there's Noble, Gamera, Tako, Laggia, Buggy, Yoshii. Yoshii is he's the whatever Sora's player, I think. I think he's running Sora's. Eguchi, Monster, Hukku, and Suwatto.
Yeah, Zapapoyo, right? Yoshii the
Oh, that's Zapapoyo? No, Zapapoyo's on the old man team. So we've got two.
Oh yeah.
We have two. We have double Sora's. That's crazy.
Yeah, Zapapoyo, if you remember, he was the one that pretty much closed out that BB exhibition. With like, he went like on a 4-game streak at the end, like that, right?
That was a long time ago.
I don't know, man. I think Zoomers, they like you said, I could definitely see like Laggia, I could see Buggy, Tako, Gamera, any of those guys, or Noble even, right? They had really good performances in the exhibitions that they played in so far. But we'll see, man. I think team character lineup wise, I think I like the veteran team a little bit more, actually.
I can't off the top of my head, just I can't like picture it all together. I need that cute graphic they always make there. But all right, they got Mocchi. I mean, Mocchi, come on, man, that's the champ. They got Mocchi on the team. Yeah, the old man team's definitely gonna win this.
But the thing is, it's first to one, you have 2 lives, but. I honestly don't know. This is just whoever's gonna get hot, man.
It's old. Kids suck, man. Shout out to Panda Global as well, making sure there's no Zoomer commentators as well. We don't want any of these young kids on the mic too. Sajam can just stay home, plays card games or them fighting her and stuff.
Let Hook and God restream this, do YouTube loops. Yeah. Checking the time on his Ben 10 watch, all that other stupid shit.
This is only the veterans, over 30-year-old veterans. These are the guys that run this stuff. I don't want any disrespect here. Zoomers get out. Yeah, the old man team is very, very strong all around. The young man team maybe has a couple weaker links, but their strong players are just as strong, if not stronger, than people in the old man team. So it should be pretty good. But it's been hard to predict. Even days where we do predict the correct outcome, it's awfully like last time was what Capcom versus SNK. We were like SNK is gonna destroy him, but it came down to the wire. It was very, very close at the end.
This is the kind of thing where like you can call a winning side, but if you wanted to make like the high return bets, like calling the scores and stuff like that, if this was like sports betting, I think this would be really tough to call.
I've been wrong every time, and we've done a lot of these now. We've done a lot too. So again, I'm sure if you guys are here now, you've been following along. But if you're watching right now randomly on YouTube or you missed it, you've never seen one of these before, we've done at least like 10 of these maybe.
It's getting up there. Yeah. It's probably close to double digits now.
All on Panda Global. They've been putting together here. So check out their YouTube. You can watch all of the archives there. Give them a follow. Give them a thanks and all that stuff.
Yeah, check out the merch too. We're obviously hurting right now with a lack of events. So having stuff like this to watch, several weekends out of each month like this is really good to keep, especially for GranBlue, man.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
GranBlue is the game that the gears of fate just turned on. This game has had no offline events save one. And the sad thing is there's a lot of people playing this game. There's a lot of people on it.
It came out in February. So what is it, going on 5 months now? 5, 6 months here. Nothing but online. And everyone was like, let's go. Evo's going to be the big event. And then all this stuff happened. But people are still playing it. The Rage League ended a couple weeks ago. And again, like Mocchi right there, he is your champion.
Mocchi's the champion, but Gamera on the other side was right there with him.
You got the 1 and 2 right here.
Yeah, we might see a rematch. That was, oh man, did you watched it, right?
Yeah,
you watched it live? What'd you think?
I mean, I wasn't happy either way.
I forgot.
I didn't want Ferry to win. I didn't want Gamera to win. I was like, damn, man. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm happy that people are starting to see. Maybe not starting to see. I think most people know how powerful Ferry is, how high her ceiling is. So let's see if Mocchi can do it again today.
The other thing, too, is, you know, you have Buggy on the other side, too, right?
He was up there in top 8, too.
Yeah. And that's Mocchi's, disciple, right?
Yeah.
He done most of his Ferry, and we've seen him really improve too. Him compared in the first exhibition that we did, compared to 2 weeks ago, he was doing really, really well.
There's Monster, BlazBlue Legend.
Yeah.
But he also during the Rage League, I believe he beat Mago. I forget. He upset somebody pretty big. Goichi Ma, I forget who it was, but everyone's like Monster out of nowhere, and he runs. I know he's gonna be running now, but he was running what's her name, Zoe. So I wonder, I hope he's still playing Zoe. She's always fun to watch there. Is Obama rooting? Obama can't root for Zoomer. He's a boomer too. There's a strict age limit. Rin, you look like you got a little baby face. I'm sure you're on there on the Zoomer team on the left.
Am I rooting for who? What do you say?
Ringe says, is Obama rooting for Zoomers since I claim the boomers? I said, not allowed, man.
Are you serious? All y'all do is bully me and
cancel that.
Yeah, okay. Dude, I look on Twitter.
Insensitive old man.
There's nonstop people trying to cancel me. Y'all keep calling me old, trying to disregard my opinions. Y'all just keep calling me ornery and shit. No, I hate y'all, bro. Don't talk to me.
Keep posting that Michael Jordan image in the chat. F them kids, man. But yeah, this could go either way. I'm favoring the old man team, but again, like we saw Laggia himself just wipe out 11 a win streak before Gamera. A lot of people consider the strongest player. He did all right last week.
He did okay. He still hasn't. Yeah. That's the thing with some of these players, right? Like, I think even I would say like who Xeph, maybe. I would say Gamera as well. Some of these players that you would expect to have really, really high impact performances in the exhibitions, they've been kind of quiet. They haven't had those 5-game runs, 6-game runs.
I think you just credit that to the way GranBlue works.
Maybe so.
Because this game is you had left in just 3 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 3 out of 5. Like there is a little bit of truth to that because this game you can just get washed off one bad decision, right? Especially at this high level, grands everywhere, one bad jump, or you press a button, it's not your turn, count it for 60%, you lose right there. So it's hard to, it's easy to win in a long set, but, to just in a 1st to 1, to stably just win 5 in a row, I don't know. But they're sending up Yoshii. Uh-oh. Is he running? He got Percy? What happened? This guy was definitely one of the what's his name? The Soares players, one of the early on Soares players that stuck around for a little bit, but I guess eventually he had to move on to greener pastures here. Soares is a struggle.
Soares is a struggle in normal tournament format, I think, but this is the kind of format where Zapapoyo showed you, dude. Like you can get off.
Hopefully, if Yoshii switch, hopefully at least Zapapoyo is still running. Soares there. Arguably the worst character in the game. Which is kind of sad. I wonder if they ever decide to buff him, how they're going to buff him. What are they going to just take Ferry's install and give it to him? I don't know. What's going to go on with him? They gave him some damage buffs, which are nice. Alright, so Yoshii against... They're not actually putting Mocchi up first, is it? I saw him running around the lobby.
That'd be cool.
Is it one of those plays where they're like, screw it, I'm going up?
They have that much firepower, just put him up front.
That's what happened last week. Remember they put Gamera up 2nd? He lost and they just threw in Gamera.
They're
really doing Mocchi?
Let's do it then. Yeah, let's go.
They are. And look, he's got the special. So he has the special title and the plate. He's got that gold plate. I love that. I love when they give in-game items out.
For winning Rage, right?
Yeah. Why is this RNG or what? Because this is Percival's worst matchup. This matchup sucks for Percival. And you're going against the best fairy in the world right now. If you're Yoshii, you can't be feeling too good. I guess, yeah, the old men are just, you know, they're not playing around. I told you to wash the dishes. We're just going to send out Mocchi right off the bat. Doesn't use a whip. He uses the belt instead. Better respect me, little kids here. But yeah, let's see.
Right off the bat, crouch heavy anti-air.
Sorry, Yoshii was a Percy player. Sorry, I was thinking someone else because I remember watching his replays a lot, and his ugly color.
The patience too. Stand heavy, stand them.
Yeah. So the patience here from Percy, he can't do anything. Like, it's rough. He has to play patient and try and do stuff like that, like the YOLO DP or like just a lucky whiff punish there.
Counter pokes like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't have his EX dash. He's going to get a combo off that. Mocchi not too worried about just 2 straight pokes. Damn, all right. That's the tech, 2B. And now he's at the life lead. So we've seen this before, too. A lot of players will get the life lead against Fair and then chill. She's too dangerous to go in on. And, you know, when you're blocking her buttons and stuff, there's no chips. So just do it all day. So it's good enough. And again, Yoshii just chilling. Chip adding up. There it is. Saw the dodge. That was kind of a do-or-die situation right there.
I don't know how hard that is going to be to replicate that kind of strategy like that.
He whip punished 2 Bs and then like a mash 2D right there. So,
but it was counter poke each time, and he had the right response each time too, with no stocks.
But again, I don't think so it's not like visible with punishes. I think it's just like a feel, you know? So he kind of had the good feel early on round 1. Mochi's mixing up a little bit now.
Yeah, sweeping the pinwheel. Stand poke range, able to force Mocchi to the wall here. That low altitude jump light, reel him in, DP.
What? He got crushed right there. Okay, so I thought he was going to try and escape the corner, but Mochi just tried going for Oki. Oh, God.
L in the Genage in. Sweep ender, same side. Dot kick eats the low.
Bro, why does she have I just don't get, like, out of any character in the game to give insult to. You give it to her? Word? So you got to put that low because it's a true 50-50, right? When he's coming down like that. Just which way is he going to go? He went low that time. I was standing up, so I got hit.
Here,
she needs it, bro.
Just zone with the stand heavy. Baits the DP.
The hard read right there. That offensive DP. Another one. Here we go. And just like that, already down to 40%. That's mine as much as a life lead. Now he's just going to start chilling. He's got 100 meter as well.
Nice. Able to delay his fall. Be able to beat out the crouch heavy anti-air attempt. Got some corner momentum here.
Yeah, he's looking all right. It's -1 right there, but Mocchi didn't press a button.
Ooh, got the touch. Could finish just simple jump out. He just held forward.
Yeah, of course, you know, because she got like the Tarzan swing and the drill. Like, so she has air options too, so you have to try and guess which way she's going to use to get out. Super jump was the answer that time. And now you're cornered. Hey, let's go. The young blood. Yeah, they're saying he didn't go for a command grab right there. It wouldn't have been enough to kill, but it brought Mocchi awfully low. Super.
Wow, and he gets the anti-air juggle into the ball. He just sits on it, whiff throw.
All that is just ton of chip there. Even though, like, no risk, right? Even if he did a DP, would get hit by the ball.
And now Mocchi with life lead.
Yeah, but I've got 100 meter here.
Yeah, that meter. And he's shown that he can read those pokes.
That sucks. Oh my God! He didn't believe right there. So he landed 2 5Ps. He could have been buffering into the super, but he didn't believe he was going to hit.
1 stock, 8 seconds left.
2B, this is rough. And now Mocchi. Boo! That's so hard to deal with right there. Damn, Yoshii fought well, but unfortunately, yeah, Mocchi, your rage champion, taking the first game. That was close, though.
And yeah, that was probably a lot closer than a lot of people thought. But that's also something about Mocchi, too. He's typically a slow starter. He isn't the best player, traditionally, in like a 1-to-1, right? But when he sits down, he gets comfortable.
Maybe that's the plan, huh?
Yeah, especially in a long set like that, too. You know, you want to think back in his history. Right, I remember when Revelator 1 came out. You remember he made it to the grand finals of the national championship? And that was Jacko's, when Jacko first came out. Yeah. He lost the first of 1 and just like, he looked like he wanted to cry, dude.
Maybe that's why they set it up early here now so he can get warmed up.
Let him get comfortable, yeah.
Get started here right and early. They're putting in Noble now. Noble, I thought, usually they put Noble or Tako up first, but this time, I don't know. They wanted to try a Percy. But Youngblood Noble, BB Tag Legend. The guy who tried snitching on us for running a GranBlue event at Red Bull Gaming Sphere. I remember that.
He did well a couple exhibitions ago, too. Had some He went on, like, what, I think a 4 or 5 game streak. It's a pretty impressive play.
This is a good matchup, too, for, you know, even though Ferry's a monster, Gran has much better tools for getting in than Percy does, namely that boot.
It's the return per touch, too. Yeah, take him to the wall, all of a sudden it's a one-touch game, right?
We saw that was nice spacing, though. He's ready, too, right? You saw the boot just hovering around this range where the boot will whiff, and he's ready with just 5L punish. Behind the back. Jesus.
Yeah, look at this return.
What a cool character. What a cool character.
70% late tech.
Oh, you did.
Bait,
no,
punish.
2 hits. What a cool character Gran is. Don't worry, guys. This is nerfed Gran as well. He has been nerfed.
Ooh, nasty.
Round start DP.
On both sides.
He went EXDP. Got the 5C instead. A little bit execution error. And again, you're cornered. Regular throw this time. Jumps out and just going to drill. Does want to try and punish throw, just escaping from the corner.
Tried to push him in the GG.
Damn, Mocchi again?
Yeah, and he's highly aware of the EX boot. Jump out this time, he Tarzan swings.
Yes, he saw in the first game he just did super jump nothing, and then he did drill twice.
Mixing up escape options each time.
It's hard to guess how to stop all that. And here we go. This is how it starts. Goes low. It was countered too. I'm not sure what Noble was doing. Maybe trying to roll, but
runs up, gets the sweep conversion. EX pinwheel.
Combo limit. Yeah, maybe misjudged that. Couldn't get the full combo. Regular throw. Oh, you're done. You're still plus.
No, he's good.
Beppo. Whip, Beppo.
Gran with the 100-meter. He's got one chance.
There. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Even if he blocked that, he was dead, right? That's rough. The Capcom player's been talking about they don't like chip kills, man. You see that? What do you think, Obama?
They don't like chip kills.
Logan Sama, some other dudes, they hate chip kills. James Chen getting on that too. I think James Chen's just trying to appeal to the Zoomers. He's trying to be hip.
That's all your people, dude.
He's got the skateboard behind his back. Yeah, I hate chip kills too. Oh,
wow, deep jump you.
Yeah, so I'm crouching. He's trying to do. That's one of, Ferry's got really good anti-airs, but they are slow. She gets a lot of reward off him, but you have to really be on point there. So he's a little bit too late to eat all that damage, but able to just swing his way out. Day up. And again, right there, I believe he wanted EX whip. He did. Damn. So Mocchi, your Rage champion, losing, and he almost lost the first game. So Obama was talking about he was a slow starter, but in Rage at least, he went undefeated. He didn't drop a single game.
He didn't drop a set. No, he definitely lost games.
No, not a single game until
Gamera almost
in winners finals. Yeah. So it was like a really long tournament. He didn't lose a single game until winners finals. Mm. But yeah, of course, in this, like, you don't have those chances to warm up. You're playing against killers right off the bat. 1-1. All right, I'm not worried though.
That's the benefit of the Boomer team, though, right? Like, even if Mocchi drops 1 life, you still have Score, you still have Koji, you still have Xeph. Bomba Bomb was playing really well. Zapapoyo even,
I'm worried about the Boomer. It's 9 p.m. They're running this one a little bit later than normal today. It's 9 p.m., man. I'm getting sleepy out here.
You see what I'm drinking, man? I had to get a coffee.
These kids, man, the Zoomers, they're up until like 4 a.m. playing Fortnite every day.
Watching Disney Plus.
Yeah, they got the
Drake and Josh. iCarly.
With my broom, I gotta just smash the ceiling. Tell them I'm trying to sleep.
Hyping up all 6 seasons of Ben 10 and Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Who are they gonna send in now? Put in Zapapoyo. I want to see. Xeph. Okay, they're putting out all the purses early here. So Xeph, arguably the best Percival in the world. I don't know. I feel like it's unfair to really say this stuff now. But he's one of the top. I'll call him the top, highest ranked Percival in the world. Would be nice if we had some offline international events so we really could prove this, see who is top dog. He's definitely the most technical one you'll find.
Most technical, yeah. And like you said, I think most people look to him for developing a lot of routing. I feel like off of touches. He was the one that kind of improved that, right, or solidified it.
The thing about Percy is he has some very, like, he's got some advanced confirms. And the reward, the thing is, the reward is very worth it too. It's not like, you don't really do that. You get a lot of extra damage if you do some stuff, but it's hard. Like, I didn't even bother try doing it, but Xeph is not afraid to go for those big time conversions here. But here we go again. They were just the old men were talking about how this kind of this setup, or sorry, this type of event, they're like, this favors the young players, man. First to one, like, young players are good in first to ones. Old players, you know, they're a little bit slower. They want to take their time, try and download and adjust. The young players just go ham nonstop. Let's see if Xeph can. Oh my God!
After all that, Noble just EX boot.
Just do it. I mean, it's safe. It's plus, depending if it's spaced well. It pushes him back no matter what. And of course, this game doesn't have meter for special, so you're gonna get it back in a couple seconds. So why not?
Yeah, you see some aggressive rolling from Xeph too. Noble trying to deny the momentum there. Gets a throw of his own. Pushes that back to the wall. Nice dodge. Wow.
Yeah, that was definitely a throw OS. Xeph is one of the few, you know, because when you watch the replays, it'll show
their inputs.
So you can notice that he does the OS a lot. Hey, slide, bop, super. No, reckon I wasn't. Oh, we got it. Okay. That's enough to kill. The last set's going to do that little animation. No! Even with the minimum, they got rid of it. No! I hate these little kids, man. Woo! Thank God, but it's safe. It's safe. He did dot. My man just did roll super out of the corner. Tried to jump back, but that unblockable 5C anti-air. Roll forward super. So in Japan, when you do something bad, they'll try to publicly shame you. So they'll take a clip, they'll upload it to Twitter and be like, wow, this guy teabagged me in the match or whatever. Or this guy did whatever. So earlier when the game came out, this guy took a clip of a Charlotte doing roll forward super, and he made it like an angry tweet like, what kind of disrespectful play is this? Like, you thought that would work? Like, this is a like Name play. And then all the top players come out, they're like, no, we do that too. No, like, this is actually really good. Yeah, this is a wrap. He had 1-2 checkmate right there. Chip damage. 1-1. Noble's getting hot.
Nice. Good air-to-air conversion. Gets those stocks up. Yep. 5 count.
Jesus. Just count it. City right now for Xeph getting tagged by anything. Feeling the pressure. Yeah. Oh, my God. He dead?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Noble, that might be it.
Yep. Bop, bop. Look at that. See, they're talking about first to ones right there, right? So really close. Xeph just tried to wake up DP. Nope. You lost the round. Sorry. Uh-oh. Noble, that's 2 now. And it's Gran.
That's 2, but this is deja vu. We've seen him do this before. Noble was, I want to say, the BB Tag versus BB exhibition. Had a really strong performance. It wouldn't be strange for him to, like I said, the young blood team, they have people who can go on streaks and make really high impact runs, I think. It's just a matter of, do they get hot or not?
They got the character to do it with as well. Man, I think about what happened, by the way, guys. I thought Percy's the best character in the game by far. No bad matchups. Beats everybody. And beats Gran. That's what I heard. That's what I read online. Someone get Kizzy out here. We got to talk about it. Who's this? Makoto? Is that who they're coming in? Makoto with a Matera avatar? Does he play Matera? Ganbatte kudasai. Should be against the rules. Should be, actually, never mind, because I do that. I was going to say it should be against the rules to have an avatar of a character you don't play.
Let's check.
We're going to find out as soon as we get in here. Mr. Makoto. There's got to be a character named Makoto in GranBlue, right? Not in this game, but in the actual mobile game, there's got to be a character named Makoto. There's a character named Makoto in every Japanese game ever. Which one of you pros in the chat? I'm sure one of you guys knows. Go to the wiki and find out. But yeah, going Matera right here. Percy Matera. This is an annoying matchup for Oh, sorry. Gran versus Matera. I was going to say it's an annoying match for Percy, but Gran wins. Don't worry. Nice anti-air right there. Oh, and there you go. That's the tragic stuff. So that was the... She got her anti-air buffed, but it still has that weird angle like that. So even though he was ready with the anti-air, just whiffed on that angle. Gran just, you know, fearless, just jump in there with jump T that hits all around him like a damn... Oh, Jesus. 5C super, cash out. It's deja vu. Every round with this damn character is the same, huh?
With the way her normals are, anti-airing with her feels like high focus, right? You have to make the right call. Very kind of specific hitbox on that. Where if you're even a little bit late, you just get jumped in on like that. Now Gran. That stand heavy in the fireball. You got lucky. That could have been much worse.
Just the tip. Didn't get the combo off that. So now he's chilling, waiting for all his EX specials to come out. But okay, just sure hops out. That gets back to mid screen. That's a little bit of win for Makoto, but still has been unable to really get anything started so far.
Yeah, Noble's just content to just block.
Yeah, she's a little bit different from Matera, or sorry, from Ferry, where she will chip you. If you just block all day like that, you're going to slowly get chipped, so you have to go in. But of course, she lacks a lot of other tools that Matera has. That's plus. Noble not showing any DPs, though. For a young kid, he's playing quite patient. Here we go. Just spend it. Not going to kill this time, but boom, boom, ton of damage. Yeah, this is a wrap. This is a wrap. They're like, oh, man.
And Noble, three straight.
Yeah, and he's looking comfortable, too. He's not even close. He's just running, just running Gran. Just staying patient and neutral, getting that one touch, and then just exploding and taking the round. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, old men. We're fine. We are fine. Just have to, gotta let the kids feel themselves a little bit. You want to hold back, hold your punches. You don't want to just beat up the damn kids right off the start. Let them, let them have a little bit of fun.
There's this aspect too, right? Like in the beginning, matches feel like they're more meaningful towards the end,
definitely.
Right? Because by then you're playing for elimination points. Right now, it's like, how many times have we seen people like step up, run like 5+, 6+ games, and then by the end, it almost didn't even matter.
It definitely affects the mental pressure, though. You definitely want to go up early on, so then you have the other team starting to force and starting to sweat a little bit, so it feels like they're playing from behind.
Yeah.
They put in Bambaban now. Bambaban, Panda Global member out here running the old Catalina. This is a matchup that's supposed to be good against Gran. But the way this game works is that anything, when you say good matchup, usually it's like 0.5. Every character is so just explosive. It comes down to the player on player and just that specific round, like the read you make in that round.
Yeah, high damage games like this. This one in particular, right? Tier list feels kind of compact.
I wonder if they still say... Actually, I don't know. So, before all the nerfs, it was Kat's best character because she beats Gran. Then after the nerfs, they're like, she still does well against Gran. But the last time I heard that was a couple weeks ago. I wonder if they still think that. Because Gran, this guy is a monster.
All right, Bambaban. On the Panda Global channel. Got the Panda Global jersey on. Got to show us something, though.
She's playing on the ground. Those grounded footsies right now. This is why she's supposed to do better than Gran, is that her buttons, like her pokes are...
She can intercept them before fireballs come out in a lot of those ranges, like stand them, crouch them, playing that game. But then also the threat of her stand heavy as well, especially right here, near the corner. She can clock out damage just like he can. Late tech. Simple jump in. Take your EX fireball, and then focus pressure. Back up into that ideal range.
That's a difference. So that's where you can clearly see the nerfs. Like you see, she's definitely in a good position, but just stopping, just standing there and just trying to poke, right? Before the nerfs, she would just be rushing in there and just mauling you in your face. Gran can still do that for some reason. Oh, big whiff, no punish.
And that was what Bambaban was looking for. The counter poke opportunity, whiff punish opportunity.
It's hard when you sit, because when you sit, you're looking at so much. You're looking at the whiff, you're looking at maybe an EX fireball coming out. You got to look in the air for the jump. So you're looking at so many options that eventually one comes out and you miss it. You're like, damn.
Or you're just a little bit too late. You see, the way Bambaban was playing that too, he would wait for EX Fireball to come back before he reapproached each time. He's willing to just hang out there and just throw lights, try to bait a reaction. Elicit something, look for a whip punish opportunity.
Woo,
Deep
that was
anti-air
super
on the
nice.
other side,
He
though.
waited, yeah. He took a step forward, it looked like. And that should be it. 5C super.
Excellent.
Just do 1-2. Nice patience there from BNBBN. Noble's kind of forced that. That last EX DP did, you know, it didn't work out, but it was good. He kind of had to do it. Time was running out. He had to do something to try and take control of momentum. But BNBBN, there we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is the old man, the boomer patience. I don't know why I don't have that, but look at him. My man just sitting there, holding down back. Noble pressing every button in the book.
Yeah, he's been swinging with heavy a lot. You have to imagine BNBBN's taking note of that. BNBBN hasn't tried to press him for it yet, but you have to imagine he's taking notice of it and looking for an opportunity where he can really pull the trigger on it and hit him hard. Crouch M range, max range crouch M. This
Nice.
mid-range space control, put yourself at the ideal range to be able to react to that. And still just maintaining control here, BNBBN.
They're like, wow, you're really good at fighting games. They were telling him, his teammates, you're really good at fighting games, man. You saw him. He was right out of the range of the boot. He's right out of the range of the 2D. Look at that 5C whip punish. Beautiful. Right out of range of 5C.
That's what he was looking for. That's what he was waiting for. How many times did Noble whiff it right in his face? He's like, okay, I see you're going to do this. Wait for the one opportunity where I know you're going to do it and I can react and pull the trigger.
That wasn't even a walk back, too. You know, sometimes you make moves just by walking back. He just stood right at the range. He knew. Noble thought that button was going to hit. He's like, no, I know it's going to whiff. He saw it. Beautiful stuff.
So that's the momentum breaker for the vets. Man, Noble steps up and runs 3 in a row like that. That can't feel good, but especially up against players like Mocchi and Xeph. But who do the Zoomers send up next? They got a lot of options, man. Tako, Gamera, Laggia, Buggy, even Hukku. Hukku had a good run, I think, one time during the BB versus BB tag exhibition. They got options.
They're putting Gamera in again. Gamera always just wants to play. He always goes in early. He's like, let me play. Last time he went in early, though, and he lost. Let's see.
He went in early, he lost, and then at the end, he was like, I don't want to play anymore. So he just dipped.
Yeah.
You imagine he's running Jita for this, right?
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Mocchi, as we were saying earlier, Mocchi is your winner of the Rage, which is a huge 1,000+ man tournament. Gamera, second place. He lost first round. He lost the very first round and ran it all the way back from losers.
Yeah, and almost reset the bracket in the end. That was very, very close.
And you see that number 1, he's ranked. He's got the highest rank online. My man is a net play monster.
Net play monster. Background in Aquapaza, a lot of Blade Arcus too.
He's Sam Show.
Yes, Sam Show, Evo Japan
thing.
champion.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, this is going to be both players, especially Gamera style. Jita, you can play however you want, really. You can play like a crazy grand. But the way Gamera plays is definitely Sam Show. Just ground-based. Ground-based, just using these long buttons here and just trying to whiff punish each other.
He plays Katarina as well, and like almost in similar fashion too, right? Hanging out at that stand M range, playing around that, like you said, very Sam Show-esque footsies.
BNBBN being a little bit more aggressive, though. I feel like maybe he doesn't feel as confident against Gamera in the footsies game here. EX, 5C, super. Don't think it's going to kill. Let's see, the animation's coming out. She did get a damage nerf. Oh, there we go. It's enough. All right, BNBBN. He's been in a lot of these exhibitions on the Panda Global channel. He does okay, but he hasn't been on like a super tear. Could today be the day? The Panda Global team sent him that email. They're like, look, you better put on a show today, man. Oh.
Nah, he's got the guard crush. Gets those 2 L's and then gets out of dodge, but Gamera swinging.
Yeah, look at that. He just went for all 4. That's so cheap. The EX record is safe, so you just do it. Let all 4 rips and just push your way out of the corner there. But EX Fireball cornered again, and more aggressive play from BNBBN. Murata. Neutral jump over the Fireball, fishing with the 5C. EX Rec on hit. Okay, I'll take it on block. Yeah, fine. Works out either way. No. No! What are you doing, BNBBN?
You can't give Gamera that many opportunities.
Yeah, he couldn't kill there, but he could have done 5C Super, 5C Drill. And now look at that.
EXDP, but he's cornered. Gets the low. Oh, nice. Jump cross up. Got the meter. Clock it out. Take the win.
Psych, y'all. You're the best. They're like, yes, you're the best, Bombaban.
All right, then. Bombaban. 2 in a row.
Yeah, the old men are like, yeah, taking life off of Gamera is huge, right? That's definitely one of the names that they're worried about.
Especially since, you know, you're naturally going to, you see Gamera on the other team, you're naturally going to be looking at Mocchi, Score, Xeph, players like that. And they're down 3, so
that
now
last
it's even.
Jump, Gamera just looked like he walked forward in the cross-up. He might have been trying to DP, I don't know. Because it was obviously a reactable cross-up, but he took a whole step forward. He might have been trying to do easy input DP. I have no idea, but he just kind of ate it there at the end.
It makes a lot of sense for him to gravitate towards a character like this and the way he plays her, too, especially in the corner, right? So you're talking a lot about how Cat's been nerfed. You can really tell the difference in her pressure. A lot of times you see him touching with stand Ls, crouch Ls, and then just backing up, seeing what they'll give him, seeing what kind of reaction they want to give him in terms of him standing in that space, right? When you think about the characters that he plays in other games and how he's played in those other games too, that kind of style where he can sit at that mid-range and try to read people's habits, whether it be movement or button press patterns, that's something that he's very good at. You remember that Dragon Ball Finals a couple years ago when he was at the LCQ,
yep,
and he was doing damage. How many times did he just have Goku just sitting in mid-range, crouch M, right? And then just milk so much off of it. Back in the Street Fighter 4 days as well.
You got to ask Nakkiel. Who was it? That was the person.
I think so. Yeah.
The robbery from Bombaban. It's hard though. It's so hard to play that style. It takes
high focus, high concentration. It's difficult to do for long periods of time too. It's one of those styles. Not quite like a Dawson or a long range style, right? Where naturally you have small reaction cues that you have to have high focus and high concentration for. But playing that kind of mid range game too, that can be tough too.
Spinning Eguchi here. Lance. So Lance does very well against Catalina here, but we always talk about every week about the matchup stuff. So I guess Mocchi already lost a life, so they might be feeling okay there. But you have Koji as well. Like, do you really want to? Whoa! All right. This kid is like 14 years old, man. He's got the Mountain Dew right now. He's just going ham. Round start DP from Lance. All right. They're like, this kid is really young. Even though old players like this guy. How old is this kid? Just teleporting, going crazy.
Teleport same side, just hold that pressure. Bombaban caught off balance a little bit by it.
Koryo. Damn.
Fighting with his back to the wall, trying to fight out to the corner, back to center stage. He's just putting the ice out, trying to jump in.
Chip adds up with his character, too. So he had the life lead. That's something that's really good about Lance. You think about him as a rushdown character, but he can play just keep away zoning, run away because of his mobility. Yeah. They're like, that's cheap. Come on, man. Right, you got the life lead, just backed away, fireball, EX Rekka, eventually just lands a throw. Again, what is that? That's 2 rounds in a row. He started with that exact same pattern. So that is very, very unsafe. He doesn't get a lot of damage off it. I'm not sure why he's doing it. This kid he's on the Baja Blast, I think.
He's in there.
He's on the Baja Blast. Bombaban is shook. EX Fireball. Double overhead.
Yeah,
there
gets
we
the
go.
2-touch there.
You just got Lancelot, man.
That's all it took, man. Bombaban building up that momentum, and then just this kid just huffing Jenkum, just gets on there, just double teleports on him, runs the double overhead, and he's on there.
Lance got, he was arguably the most hated or one of the most hated characters before the nerfs. Then he got nerfed, and people, you don't really talk about it much, but he's still an absolute monster. He's still a monster. He's still a hard character if you just play like that. But yeah, Eguchi just taking out Bombaban.
So who do you think they put up to counter Lance like that?
Just throw in Soras. Why not?
Against Lance?
Yeah, there's no good matchup that he has. Just throw him in there.
I'd run M dash. I think I could see them doing like M dash or even What do you think about Fostiva versus
No,
Lance?
that's bad. That's Fostiva's worst matchup, or it used to be at least.
Even after the nerfs, you think?
The nerfs, yeah, the nerfs aren't. That's what I'm saying. The nerfs aren't really that crazy for Lance. Like his tools are still usable. Just the fireball doesn't go full screen. The grill blade is a little bit slower now. Teleport's a little bit slower, but the whole point of that was he could just run away, right? And he could escape. Like you'd have to make a really hard read or have like a very specific OS to deal with him just teleporting out of your mix-up all the time. Looks there, they're going to put in stores. Zapapoyo.
Zapapoyo. Yeah, this was the hero of the BB tag team. When BB had it so close, they had it just, it was within their grasp. Zapapoyo steps up with Soris and just runs them like 5 straight. Had everybody shook with this character.
Yeah, there's like, you know, different games have different weak characters. Some games you have a character that's like a low-tier character is weak, and you're just like, this character's helpless kind of thing. Soris is definitely a weak character, but his strength is that, like, if he does get started, and you'll die in like 2 seconds. If you're not aware, if you don't know how to stop his momentum here, and you just let him get going with the punches, you're just going to get melted. He does a ton of damage.
Not all weak characters are made equal, but it's based on context, and you have to evaluate the game in a vacuum. The way he can play.
Yeah, it's like some weak characters, you don't really have to worry about them, right? You just run your game, and you're like, I'm just doing what I'm going to do normally, and like you can't really stop it. But you definitely have to play around Soris a little bit. Hey, nice challenge. Hard knockdown. Teleport, he's dead.
And that was
oh, no, he's a little bit too high, but it's plus.
Even that plus frames?
He had him right there.
Punch, he tried to jump. That was something that Zapapoyo was so good about in that exhibition, too. His anti-air game with crouch heavy. He milked so much damage, so many rounds off of just solid anti-airs.
He's going. That's what I'm talking about. So he's just going. Look at that. Nothing happened already. Down to 50, down to 40%.
He trains you on expectations on the ground with his strings into punch. And then just when you think that he's locked into that pattern, he stops and just checks you out the air.
That was a cute little mix-up right there. Didn't hold the guard button. But again, Soris does not have a DP or any escape tool, only a super.
Where's Eguchi going, though? EX Rekkas. Down. Ice. Goes empty low that time. Gorilla Blade, that's still going to be good damage. No, went for a reset.
Oh, he's dead. Damn. So again, you see how scary Zapapoyo is? Like, Soris is at mid-screen when he's punching you, does a lot of damage and stuff. But, you know, there's not actually real mix-up. There's no mix-up there. It's kind of like a grounded little footsies, maybe a little RPS situation. But that blender, that's what a mix-up looks like. Ferry knocking down the corner, that's what a mix-up looks like. Hey, Eguchi just press the buttons. It's not your turn, man. He tried to interrupt again. This time that little stagger in the Rekka. Fake, stay in front. Eguchi's got some mix-ups.
You see him going for that reset again. That time Zapapoyo blocks high. Punches out. EX Rekka's back to center stage here. Trying to build some pressure off of his 2Ls. Zapapoyo just swinging, just trying to catch him, trying to
soar through here. Yeah, just gotta press buttons. Hey!
Okay, here's a chance.
Just cash out. Hey, he's alive. But chip, this guy does a ton of chip. Gotta watch out. One more will do it. Hey, there we go. Let's go. See, like the little bursts of Soris is just so fast and so scary. He was losing, and then whoop, one hit. Let's go. They're like, is this the strongest character in the game?
You called it. EX Punch the Stars, of course, plus frames. And then, since it's multiple hits like that, each hit does chip.
Yeah. All of his moves just do a ton of chip. That's kind of his fun design, is that, you know, he's not... He can't really, like, control the screen, but if you block him, you have to deal with him because his chip is ridiculous. 5B punch, 5B punch, 5B punch, 5B punch. You're like, wow, what? I took 20% damage. All I was doing was blocking. But there we go.
Especially with the range, too, right? Where, especially with, like, Impact Punch, where it's only, what, -2 or -3, depending on the version, right?
I think it's -1.
-1 now? Yeah, even that.
If it hits, it's +1. If it block, it's -1.
But the thing is, like, it can hit at different ranges. So you have to be careful when you take your turn after sometimes. Because you might actually be in range of him pressing, like, a 5L or a stand down.
Just a tip there.
Yeah. At tip range like that.
But yeah, Eguchi out, Zapapoyo in. Again, this is Sora, so it doesn't matter. They can put up any character they wanted. Just throw any character in there. Soares does suck, KV. I don't know what you... He definitely has some, you know, he's got some juice. He's got some power. Especially in a 1-to-1. Let's go.
Team's deadlocked right now. I think right now they could probably send up Hukku or Suwatto against Zapapoyo and be okay. Roll your dice there. I'm still... Is Monster still playing Zoe?
I don't know. Because in BlazBlue, he played like 50 different characters.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, Monster is super cheap in BB. Just literally every patch or every version, he just went to the newest top tier that could run on netplay. Just do whatever he wanted.
Zoe definitely the most fun character, though. The most anime-style character. So, you know, a lot of players like Samito, too, come from Guilty Gear. Monster come from BlazBlue. Like, they like, rather than playing like a simple, grounded, strong character, they want to have some tricks.
I like this call. Bringing in Laggia. You look at that team. You look at that Zoomer team, and just like looking at the lineup, you know, yesterday, today. Out of the young players, this one to me is no, and it's no disrespect. I just think he's insanely scary with the way that he showed me that he can play this game. You know, we're not even talking about what he did in KOF 14. That shit was insane. Being able to take it to old, he's done this before.
Yeah, he's
been taking it to old heads in their game. This is M-Dash's disciple, one of the young phenoms of KOF. That is not a game series where traditionally young players, you know, aside from Shanghai, very few young players are able to win like international level competitions like that in the modern era. Laggia taking it to everybody. And now in this game, showing you what he's bringing.
He just did double neutral jump. He did neutral jump, land, immediate neutral jump again. The second one paid off. Chesto!
And here's the thing. You were talking about the bad thing is when you block stories, right? Laggia, I don't think that's a problem with the way he plays. The patience. Fishing with that stand heavy. Trying to catch him pressing an errant stand them. Off the punches, DP, right back at you.
Yeah, that's kind of, you know, that's the way the mind game works is both players know if you block it, you're +1 if it hits. So it's like, are you going to try and take your turn? Nice.
Chop it up. Plus frames, yep. Oh, he had the hit.
Yeah, it doesn't combo, only counter hit. Sweep will do it. He just wants to get his moves back. Yeah, he can go for chip now.
Laggia with gauge too, though. Oh! Stand L throw, no tech.
He tried to throw, I got him, yeah. He tried going for a chip grab.
Oh my god.
But you see, Laggia, even though he likes playing on the ground, he was forced to just go airborne and jump because he was going to get chipped out. EX punch and the EX machine gun punch and the EX ground pound. It's like at least 10% right there.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it come up already at least one other time, right? That's definitely a win condition for stories. The chip kill.
That was beautiful. Just back walk right there to make the Gustav Buster whiff. That's punish. Hard knockdown. Try to go for a little tick grab right there, but yeah, Laggia's just going to jump back. And again, this chip adds up.
Nice, that walk-up sweep. Gets his throw off. Zapapoyo still makes something happen here, but back to the wall. Laggia in that ideal range.
Damn, that move has no range. It's tragic. Super. Oh, what are you doing? Still's another chance, but definitely should have cashed out that super right there.
You see Laggia desperate, just dashing up, trying to test him with those 2 Ls. Plus frames.
Try to bait out the DP. Instead, Laggia just did that little stagger before pressing 5L. But you see, Laggia's he's always on defensive here. The bulldog of Sora's Yomi DPR, but again, not too much damage. Good look at all.
Yeah, tick throw.
Yeah, Zapapoyo hasn't tried to tech or do anything. He's just taking every grab.
Nice 2M interception there. Trying to neutral jump and catch him, trying to use Impact Knuckle, but
Oh,
there we go. There's a 2M EX drill.
oh
Gets the,
finally
yeah,
he
maybe
tries.
counter
He's done.
hit heavy.
Oh, he messed up his big boy combo, but
2Ls to try to interrupt.
sorry, Soras. Hard knockdown, go. Oh, he tried getting super cute right there.
In the Fundoshi.
The chat's laughing. They're like, you don't get anything off this. Oh!
Oh my god.
Too bad he doesn't have whatever. Is he going to get the animation? Is he going to get the animation? Yes! Let's go! The chat is laughing. He caught him with the EX, so he jumped back in the corner. He caught him with the EX, the kick right there. You get a combo only if they're cornered like that.
He took his pants off.
If you don't know, so when he's in that mode right there, he does have a command grab super. He's got an unblockable up close, so the fear is that you jump back to avoid it, and you just counter that one step ahead by doing the anti-air kick. Let's go. Zapapoyo with 2 now?
Yeah, that's 2. But
First to 1.
This isn't anything strange for him. He's done this before.
That's what they're saying. The old men are saying, dude, Sora's in the team battles. He's too good. He's too powerful. That Hail Mary too at the end. That's great. Please don't get confused. That move is not good at all. He was just like, oh god, let's see. That's all I have. All I can do right now. Let me try.
That's a very strong, I think, win for the Boomer team too. When Zapapoyo steps up and takes a life off of who else? At least Laggia alone. Laggia was the one I was looking to try to make some moves happen for this team.
I mean, Gamera's already down 1. Laggia's already down 1.
That's big. That's big alone.
They're putting in another. It's Cat City here on the young guy team. Oh, he's got the bronze. He's got the bronze emblem right there. That kind of sucks. They should have gave him that's kind of whack. I wouldn't even use that. The bronze emblem. They should have just made it like the first place emblem's like super crazy, and the third place is just like pretty crazy. Anyways, another bad matchup here for Soras. I can't believe they're putting in Cat. Why can't they just leave poor Soras alone?
Nah, they gotta run this.
They're like, no, we gotta make sure. Just put all the cats up here. We gotta eliminate this character.
So far, a lot of mileage out of Crouch M. Yeah, there you go. Just put it out there, right?
Yeah.
Okiwaza.
I mean, that's the thing. Is okay. No, he tried going for huge damage right there. Poor Soras. Right, he has to balance. He's got 3 different specials that combo in the corner, but they all do from different heights. We've seen him mess it up twice now, and yeah, it's looking like chip territory. But yeah, I mean, that's the problem is all of his moves, like that rush punch, is super cool and everything, but his no invincibility, and it's grounded. So Kat, her buttons are faster.
She could just put that Crouch M out there, and he just runs into it, right?
He beat 1, though.
Trying to establish and control that range with primarily through Crouch M. Here we go. Big counter hit overhead. Good return. Still locked and loaded in the corner. Anti-air stand L.
Nice confirm.
Yeah, that's sick. Oh, no.
Go. No. Recovery. Tragic.
Don't give him this chance. Zapapoyo. He's got the gauge. Still feels tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buggy fighting confidently with his back to the wall. Gets the stand heavy anti-air.
He got 2, though. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah, he shouldn't have got 2. That was a crazy comeback, though, from Laggia. Laggia must be kicking himself. But Buggy 3rd place in there. I just realized, yeah, so they do. They got 3 Catalinas on that team. What is it, 3 Catalinas? Hukku is, I believe he's a Lance player.
Yeah, Hukku was playing Lance before.
Suwatto, I don't remember here. The Boomer team, you got Ren, Charlotta. Butter is, his Fairy player? I forget. Koji, of course, Festiva.
Yeah, Butta Fairy.
Score, Lance, M dash, Gran.
And then the Swordy's X Factor, Koji X Factor.
Against Cat? I guess, I don't know. You could put in score, but yeah. Save score? I don't know.
They could just run M dash right now.
It's supposed to be a bad matchup. Yeah, they just put M dash in here. It's supposed to be a bad match, but Gran just too strong. Just throw him in anywhere, it's fine. It's never wrong to put a Gran out there. What is the score? Is it even? 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Is it dead even? If these little stars are updated, then it is. Getting a little bit worried at the beginning when the Zoomers are out here. Noble doing work, but the old man's slowly but surely coming back.
Yeah, we'll see. It's even on paper, but again, remember, Gamera down 1 life, Laggia already down 1 life. That felt like kind of a big blow, I think, to the Zoomer momentum.
Trying to think how many miracles Zapapoyo has left, too.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he might have cashed out everything he had already.
But, I mean, to be honest with you, if he did, he already did his job.
Hold it up. EX Fireball early on.
And that's for his Buggy, off the wall bounce. Minus 45%.
Just mash 2D. Why you back to the wall like screw it? Just 2D, let's go.
Solid stand M confirmed from M dash. Pushing Buggy to the wall. Poking away with the stand heavies. Ability.
Yeah, that was his chance, right? So Gran burnt EX Fireball and he burnt the EX Boot, so he's not scary anymore. But Buggy content just to kind of just chill. Oh, he's dead. M-Dash loves doing that, like the walk shimmy, too. You can shimmy a lot of different ways in this game. You can do run-up, neutral jump. You can do run-up, universal overhead. M-Dash likes to just Street Fighter shimmy, even as KF player. He does double shimmy, too. That's funny.
The way stand heavy is for Gran and Cat, too, makes it really, really effective because of the way the hurt box kind of comes out. Makes it very, very easy to just clip straight buttons if they press.
Damn.
And then you know the return is huge every time. Nice. Big stand heavy there. Counter hit. Doesn't pull the trigger on anything after, though. You see, yeah, Buggy just poking, trying to counter poke, get his way out.
What was he going for? He was probably waiting for the EX boot, right? So he saw the flinch. He thought the boot was coming out. Instead, it was Fireball. Oh, man. Didn't have anything stocked up, so couldn't get the kill right there.
Buggy got lucky, that anti-air whiff.
Ooh,
okay, got a chance here, though.
Just going to cash out right away.
Getting the drop.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Yeah, wow. I thought he had one more chance. I guess not.
Yeah, he went in early. He had the EX drill. He didn't use it. Cashing out early. The auto combo as well. He only did 1-2 hits. That third hit is the one that adds all the proration there. So it was good. Little confirm from Buggy. Am I?
Nice, the landing delay. Crouch M. Trading EX fireballs. There's the EX boot. Buggy was anticipating it. Crouch M.
Yeah, confirm that. You can tell, too, the little delay right there. So visual confirm on line, too.
Buggy with the lead here, but bad positioning. Gran building meter as well. There's the 100. Yep.
That wasn't a combo. He had 5C nothing and then just boop, EX boot, counter hit separate.
And he had just built that meter
Fireball, too. EXDP.
That hit gave him the 100 gauge. As expected, M dash.
That was a beautiful EX boot. He believed in what, Fart? There's no risk. Just do it. That boot hit and boom, Buggy lost 60% like that. Sorry, buddy. All right, M dash with that. I think the Boomers are taking over now. I think we got the lead for the first time in the set. And you got M dash, who's very strong, and he's Gran. Like, we might see a little streak going on right now. Because, you know, I don't expect them to put any of their big dogs in that are down a life. It's probably Tako Monster, Fuku, Suwatto. The Nike. Yeah, where's Markman? We should get like some well, I guess not. Nike doesn't make boots, do they?
Timberland.
We need Timberland
it's gotta be
sponsor,
Timberland,
man.
yeah.
Panda Global Timberland sponsor. The Boomers finally got the download. I told you, man. Boomers just a little bit slow to start. A little bit slow, but at the end, you know.
Steel-toed, like GranBlue collab Tims. Would you buy gray Tims like that?
Of course.
Or gold? I guess the EX Tims, right?
Point. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I heard they were talking about Zoe, so they do think they at least think Monster's also running Zoe. Damn, I miss Zoe. So much fun. I played her the other day. She's still so much fun, but man, she's hard. They're bringing Fuku. So Fuku running, I believe, Lancelot. He's got the Yggdrasil icon.
At least he was up until the last exhibition.
Yeah. I mean, that character's fine. There's no real need to change. Unless you really, really, really want power. Go to Gran or something like that.
Let's see what we're working with. Zoomers, man, they got to make something happen.
They're done.
It's at the point now where, yeah, Tako. You have to be looking at Tako or I think Monster probably to try to make a deep run.
Okay, we got a Luane. Fuku Luane. All right, so
yeah,
not Lance.
Cash money. Let's go.
I haven't seen this character in a while, actually.
No, when Roy was playing, yeah, probably in like a month. Yeah,
ago,
I guess so.
Yeah, Roy did really well.
So here we go. Fuku, Lil Wayne going up against SANWA. M-Dash's Gran. Right off the bat. M-Dash in there. Using boots to get in. EX boot, whiffing. But he gets the corner. Stan M poking, calling his cousins.
Oh, yeah, I remember we were watching Roy. He was just botting everybody with the human pyramid, not even using Yggdrasil. But Fuku can't play. M-Dash has him locked down right now. Every button. Boots. Okay. Just building up a meter, doing as much damage as you can. Dodge. Just running that lame style, just slowly withering down, right? Just trying to get it low enough so then you can activate the human pyramid or the Yggdrasil and just, that's your win condition right there. He's doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's a lot of what, summon and hit and run. Just like you said, trying to get them low enough to where you can force that 100-meter at the end.
Again, the same play from M-Dash, he believes. Hey, and there's that M-Dash shimmy. He's dead. Tragic. That wall. Oh, no, go. Yig's coming. Yes, there's nothing you can do to stop that. There's literally nothing you can do to stop this. All right, M-Dash, you ready? Unblockable. Lightning.
Go, M-Dash, go.
Bro,
oh, he got it.
Look at all that life.
Oh!
No. he had the right idea. He was trying to counter the EX boot. Just out of range. M-Dash for the third time. EX boot, EX DP, huh?
That's some M-Dash stuff right there.
I mean, that's what you expect a Zoomer to do. Not an old man on the Boomer team, but he's shown he still got it.
That's a KOF hard read right there.
That's tragic, though, if you're Fuku.
Yeah, 2L, no confirm.
Wait.
And Fuku just consistently poking with M, summon, dash in, poke again, dash out, run it again. Was working pretty effectively that first round, but not so much this round. Okay, gets the counter hit M this time. Summon, gets his throw off.
And now you got him low enough. Oh, he's done.
Oh, in the corner? Yeah.
Activate. Good luck.
Time to guess.
Boop. There it is. Yeah. I like how the players are like, oh, it can't be helped. All right, you lost. They're like, next round, next round, next round. Even the best players in the world are like, nah, you're not blocking that. Just give up. Oh, he let it rip. Counter. He's going to get a combo off this too. Ouch. Why? That's all. There's no EX moves involved with that at all. No meter.
EXDP immediately. Give me my wall back.
He had a chance right there to sidestep. Didn't get it. Trade. Oh, tragic stuff.
That's M-dash 2 in a row.
You saw him, right? He tried to anti. You saw the crouch. You saw the move start to come out, but nope.
Just a little bit late.
Too slow. Grand's jump D, of course, is one of the best jump-ins in the game. Damn, too bad. Hukku almost stole in the first round with that Yakuza summon, but...
All right, I'm thinking if Tako or Monster doesn't step up or Suwatto doesn't step up and make something happen, this is probably, I don't know, this is going to be tough.
Good. No, I'm glad. I hope it ends like this. I hope these kids learn their damn lesson. Don't step up. Just know your spot. This goes to everyone. Everyone watching, either watching now on stream, you're watching in the future, or you can clip me and send it to Sage M. You young kids, you need to respect us. Us boomers.
It's not even about I'm at it. Hook and his little friend.
Hook's not even a zoomer. There's one below zoomer. He's like 12.
He's like a larva.
He's like a neo zoomer or something. I don't know. He's actually the guy eating the Tide Pods.
He was raised in a test tube, like in a laboratory somewhere.
He's actually got the Tide Pods, and he's just doing the Fortnite dance all day.
Watching presentations on Fortnite, getting hype.
Yo!
Dabbing on Thanos.
Yo! They're putting Yoshii in, huh? Okay. They're putting in Yoshii. This was their first play that went up, and he lost. So rather than putting in Tako or Monster or Suwatto, I think they want to just take out M-dash right now. So they're willing to sacrifice, right? If Yoshii loses here, he's out. He's gone. The first elimination.
I guess my question is, why would they... Well, right now, I suppose it's M-dash Gran. Is it possible that they wanted to... They're down so much, though. I don't think they can really play protection, right? On Monster or Tako.
Bam, 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 bam. 1 second. Okay. All right, let me get back here. All right, sorry, guys. Had to do something.
Yoshii Percy going up against M-dash Gran.
Yeah, so again, I know this is, again, we're talking about how Percy's the best character in the game. Oh, my God, Percy's #1. Because he's supposed to beat all the other top tiers, right? He's supposed to beat Gran by, like, 0.5. He's supposed to beat Cat by 0.5. He loses to Ferry. But this is the same idea we see with, what's her name? With Cat, where they're both going to play on the ground in that mid-range, but Percy is supposed to be better because his buttons are longer range. So he's supposed to win here, but Gran just needs one hit, right? Nobody can play perfect. Eventually, Gran's going to land a boot or something. Another tool he has is EX DP right through Gran's Fireball, shutting down one of his best tools.
Yeah, it's got a good bit of horizontal reach, too.
Last second stand up, okay.
You want to just block it out. Put it on M-dash to crack his guard. You know he's looking for EX boot at that range, too. Jump in. Holding Yoshii to the wall.
Yeah, next hit in the EX boot or EX Fireball, that's it.
Fishing with the heavies. There it is. He had it.
Yeah, didn't believe. It's harder to do it in the EX boot because from that range it'll be unsafe. Yeah, that was dangerous right there. You know, a lot of times Percy's going to press that 5B and just go into super. Yeah, he can do Murata. Big whiff punish again, but of course, yeah, he just spent that super. Didn't have the super confirm right there.
Poking the fireball. Then just looking for something. Got the 2L touch. Run up throw, no tech.
And
takes it with another one, yep.
Yeah, Yoshii just very, very kind of respectful in the corner. He's holding down back. No stocks. You're not going to get a combo off the X slide. And here we go. Now you're cornered.
Sabare sweep.
EK. Life lead again for M-dash. Oh, try to whip punch in the boot. That's been kind of slick, but a little bit too slow.
M-dash is very good with his spacing on EX boot, too. He's pretty much at tip range every time. Tip range or whiff range.
Try the shimmy. Nice. Yeah, good recognition from Yoshii that he likes the shimmy. The way you beat a shimmy is just by pressing buttons. EX Fireball. He wants a chip, a Gran. Oh, I like it. My man just mashing. Even though he got hit by the jump and he was just mashing on 2L, not going to let Gran get anything started. Yoshii again, don't forget he's fighting for his life.
Run up
On
sweep,
reaction, very
BXDP,
nice.
yeah. That's just the benefit of staying at that range and just good anticipation. Can visually see it.
Mash again.
Low touch and push to the wall. M-Dash in trouble. Yoshii with the meter, too. One touch away.
The
What the
disrespect.
hell?
You do that if you think they're going to throw. If you think you're going to throw, you respond with that, you get like 1 trillion damage.
Yeah.
And now he's running all the way back.
Oh.
Another one.
Please don't give M-Dash this. Please don't give it to him. Back to the wall. Yoshii gets the touch.
We got it. Yep. Finally, he had everything stocked up there. But yeah, that button right there, that little poke is so good from Percy. He gets all that. All right, Yoshii, you got 1 win and you stayed alive. You took 1 off M-Dash. Why'd they throw him in, though? I wonder.
Oh, God.
I wonder why they felt like they have to put up Yoshii right now while Monster and Suwatto and Tako are still just chilling. Tako's quite good as well.
Yeah, Tako's another one that can run this. You know, it's like we said at the beginning, right? Looking at it, Noble, Gamera, Tako, Laggia, even Buggy, Yoshii, Monster, maybe. That it wouldn't be strange for one of these guys to get hot, run off a 5 or 6 game streak like that. But it's probably going to come down to maybe 2 or 3 of them have to do that. And that's going to be tough, especially when you look on the other side. Look at what they had to go through just to get M-Dash off. And they still got Score with 2 lives. Still got Koji KOG with 2 lives.
Yep.
Bata hasn't played yet. Ren hasn't played yet. And Koji is, you know, same story, right? You put him down. We've seen him run seven games, no problem on some of these teams.
One second. Put this one here. Paste. Oh, crap. No. Damn it. Delete. K. Take. No. Take this. Copy.
As expected, Koji KOG steps up.
Are they putting Koji?
Yeah, they're going to put Koji in. So the way his performances in these exhibitions has gone down, he's either steps up and he gets duffed immediately, or he runs 6 or 7 games. It's usually one or the other.
We've seen a lot of teams have to play around him, though. You know, because they like, we save the ferry, save the ferry, save the ferry. But putting him against Percy, so this is supposed to be another matchup that Percy's supposed to win, but Koji's training partner is Dogra. It's probably the matchup he's played the most. Koji's just a monster, too.
That's another thing, too, right? Because we were talking about matchups earlier, right? Like, you're like Lance versus Fostiva. You know, who do you run the Fostiva against? I feel like in the case of Koji, he lives in an area and plays with the people who play those characters that counter her the hardest. So he has the most experience. So you almost can't even really play that game against him. Somebody's got to just step up and outplay him.
I think it's only Ferry. I think that's the only character you can be like, oh, we got a Ferry against Koji.
Yeah.
It's not even guaranteed, but we have a Ferry at least. We've seen him beat everybody else.
And hell, for that matter, we've seen him beat Ferries.
A little bit of damage here, and again, Yoshii just kind of chills. Like, what do I do now? He doesn't want to whip punish. Because all it takes is that 5B into the headbutt, and then here we go. Headbutt.
Yeah.
That move is so cheap. I can't believe it. Is there a move? Does any other grappler have a move like that? Any range, hit on block, suddenly the grappler's right in your face and is plus.
Yeah, where they can extend pressure like that mid-range.
It's also a combo tool. Oh, my God. Costs no meter. Headbutt. Larry again. He's just going ham. Osoiwa. Oh, okay. Hey. Try to go for a reset right there. Ah, you're dead.
Wow.
Yeah. No! I guess he didn't have his lariat available. He's gonna jump. He's gonna kill him. Yeah, he's dead. Psh, nice anti-air super there from Yoshii. EX green hand? Nah. Yeah, Yoshii, that's 2 games in a row now. 2 rounds where he's been behind, but he's able to just clutch it out. Nice whiff punish right there with 5C.
Yeah, he went from a highly disadvantageous position at the end there, too.
Good interrupt again. He's taking that momentum from the last round. Jumping back.
Pushing Koji towards the wall, and he just backs out.
Yeah,
doesn't
just
even,
get away.
Doesn't even want to press the advantage there. He's willing to just keep it mid-screen. Way too easy for Koji to just get a jump over or something like that and just flip-flop the situation. Play it out of mid-screen, but here we go. Now this is the worst position you could be in. And the drop. That time goes high, taking the throw.
Grapplers.
One more time.
Throw him again. Grapplers. Bro, that was so hype, man. Oh, grapplers. So I was all off what? It was 1 button in mid-screen. So he did auto combo into the headbutt. They went for a reset. So after the headbutt, if you don't get a knockdown, the reset, he's a command grab. You know, it's the classic grappler. Command grab. So if you block, you're going to get scooped. The way you beat that is by jumping. But if he presses the button, he catches you out of the jump. So he gets the jump. He was right. Then just 2 command grabs, that's the round. And
just like that, Yoshii.
He's gone.
Good performance on his second life, but yeah, they're a player down now. To protect the monster, Tako and Suwatto. Suwatto, I wonder what character he's playing.
I wonder why they're protecting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're really afraid of M-Dash. They didn't want him to just get started, and they felt like he could do it. Suwatto, is that Zoe? There's no way they got double Zoe on the team, right? The poor young player team. Okay, fair. There we go. Now we're talking. This is why they didn't put in Suwatto. They were saving him. They're like, this is our answer. This is gonna be our answer right here to Koji. But of course, we've just seen how strong. You know, this is a bad matchup. But we've seen how strong Koji, but just La Diva is too. So you're gonna lose, but he just takes 1 touch. Literally just 1 touch, you can win the round. That's what happened in the last round, right? Yoshii was doing so well, it just took 1 jab, and that was it. Nope. Dodge, but just dodged right back into it. Got hit out of the recovery. Oh, no. This tragic for Koji. Just eating everything right now. That desperate struggle to try and get in on Ferry. With punish. Ferry hasn't been touched yet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Why?
No.
Bro,
that's the
come
thing,
on.
man. You saved him for this one matchup, but in first and 1 against Koji KOG.
I hate grapplers so much.
And
man.
the thing is also like the matchup dynamic too, right? Like, of course, it's a minefield and it's a nightmare trying to get in on her, but if he gets in and he reads the DP, or if he gets that, you know, and he's able to push to the wall, all it takes is 1 guess, and now you're in a really bad position. And it's the same round as last time. Jump in. That time high. 1 throw. What's the next one? High? No, other side low? Are you serious?
Nah, that was a mistake. that was definitely Suwatto.
Yeah, Suwatto holding forward, yeah.
Perfect.
Tried to go empty low that time.
Master rank Ferry, and that might have been his worst matchup on paper.
That might have been the fastest game all day.
Now you want to watch that matchup, and you want to try telling me that Koji played that matchup well? Is that what you're going to try and explain to me? That he played the matchup well?
Yeah.
No, he did exactly what he does against any other character in the game. He held forward. You blocked headbutt, and now we go. We're rolling them dice right now. Let's go. God, I hate grapplers, but at least he's on the Boomer team.
Wait, which one? You hate both of them. You hate both of those characters. Wait, what's wrong with that? What happened? How does this break down for you?
I hate Ferry specifically, but I hate what La Diva represents. The grapplers in all games. All of these quote-unquote comebacks that they quote-unquote earned.
So grapplers are the greater evil for you?
Yeah, because they extend outside. There's no Ferry in other games.
Yeah, there are.
Not at this level, no way.
Okay. I don't know about that one, but okay, that's debatable.
busted both her cheeks. That's a master rank. It's not just a random guy, dude. It's a master rank fairy.
So now they're finally putting Monster up.
This is a matchup they said was unwinnable. This is when Zoe first came out. They're like, there's no way she'll ever be top tier because she can't beat Festiva. Any character in this game, guys, the way it works, if you don't have a DP, you cannot beat Festiva.
Yeah, that's
literally like the law.
The number one like checklist, right? Yeah. Like, do you have a reversal that can stop pressure?
That's like the law against Festiva. But then later they're like, you know what? Maybe she can do okay. But the thing is, like, you just can't let her get started. In the neutral, obviously, you know, Zoe has the tools to try and keep Festiva out, but nice.
But the thing
horrible
is,
punish though.
Festiva is mobile enough, and she hasn't. Look at the properties of some of her attacks.
Yeah, this is a hyper grappler. It's like a KOF grappler. Here we go. The Abare comes out. I try going immediately for the command grab right there.
Like, most of her special moves move her forward. Or she can
really?
do stuff
Damn,
like this. Oh, my gosh. That's sweet. Oh, man. Got the wall, too. Stand M's. Taking away with those jabs. Boom. Then finishing you off with these grabs. Koji KOG starting to get wet.
Yeah, this is, we were just waiting for the day.
Trying to charge Dragon there.
That move is so cheap. Hold up forward from Monster. Okay. He mashed last time. Now I was holding up forward.
Monster with a chance here. Electricity set. Yeah. Big counter hit air to air here. Sweep ender. The chop.
He's mashing every time. Coach is pissed. Monster's complete not respecting him. Nice. Side swap into the super. Not going to be enough to kill, though. Gamera!
Koji still with the 100-meter, though. One chance.
Oh, he had the right idea. That was that would have been the whole game right there. He anti-aired just a little bit too early. Yeah, he did. He said he did the timing of a normal jump, but that was a super jump. If that hit, it was going to be counter hit. That would have been the game, but here we go.
Yeah, you had the meter. Here we go. A single headbutt. Backs up looking for a press. Monster's been pressing after that pretty much the whole game so far. Jump back electricity. 5-star frog splash with the drop. Now where you going? High Mongolian chop.
Dead.
That's a wrap.
So that's the you saw it right there. So that close 5C, that double chop, and then the B headbutt, that slow headbutt, are just tools that Steve can use to get a ton of plus frames and stay on top of you. That if you have a DP, you can just get out of that. But if you don't, you can't mash out.
You gotta hold it.
You just gotta hold it. There's also, you know, like frame kill timing that, you know, you just jump in with certain moves, and then you can go for a command grab, which will stuff them if they try to mash out. So all they can do is jump.
So this was the threat of the veteran team, right? Just one of them.
That's 3 now for Koji? Yeah, it's 3. He got 3. He's getting started. Just put in Tako, I guess. Tako Gran. Just toss him in there. These Zoomers getting spanked.
It's got to be what, Tako, Laggia, Buggy, or Noble, right?
Let's put in Tako. You already lost 1. Actually, just forfeit. Forfeit. Apologize.
What have the Zoomers said that has cut you the deepest over the years?
It's not what they say, it's what they do, man.
What they do?
They're taking my Twitch viewership, they're taking my YouTube subs, taking my jobs, they're doing everything, man. You know how many times I'll be on stream, they're like, hey, is that Sajam? No! You gotta watch Sajam, like, hey, is that you? No, I was here first. I'm taking it back after this. The Boomers are gonna reclaim my legacy right here.
I think the thing that makes me maddest is when they gas up Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I never saw it. I might watch it though. I think the Zoomer propaganda. I've seen some scenes. It looks interesting. There's 2 though. There's one with Core and there's one a regular one. Oh wow. Okay, they're just putting Buggy in. What are they saving Tako for?
Yeah, I don't understand why you would be protecting at this point, especially at this stage of exhibition. Somebody has to go over Koji. It doesn't make sense to be playing protection or defense.
Oh. Here we go. Jesus. The jump back. belly flop plus that time he's jumping back here. Again, even if you have the DP, you still have to guess sometimes. DP is not something like, oh, you can beat La Diva now. It's just you have one other option to guess.
Wow.
You can escape some situations.
The big thing is this wall control here. Buggy trying to poke out with stand M, crouch M. Got a jab and got back to center stage. Okay, gets a throw off. Buggy with the chance here. Gets his L touch at the wall.
Yeah, so it's not going to kill.
Yeah, one more chance.
He doesn't have fireball. He doesn't have drill. And you don't want to, I think you just have to try and kill right now. You don't want to go back to neutral because then if like one hit in the headbutt and you're now in danger of getting chipped. I think you just got to go in. Yeah, he's going in.
It's fireball.
Headbutt's coming.
Ooh. Crouch him. Buggy with the life lead.
Oh, he lost his headbutt.
Trying to chip out.
Big whip. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, no!
Run up, dodge. Not even a whiff punish right there, but he got the whiff, took his turn. The Buggy's trying to jump or match DP or something. Huda. Both players, man. They both could have gone for chip, but they were both very, very hesitant. But yeah, this is looking pretty good for Koji now. If he wins here, it'll be 4 in a row, and he's playing really well. Lariat, yeah, good. Just want to hold down back, duck under that, get rid of the punish.
Oh, man. Crouch M, EX Fireball. He could have milked a lot more out of that, but bad punish on the sweep.
No.
Welcome man grab after. Wow, just wake up L. Yep, gets the wall. Going to be tough for Koji. He has the meter. He's got to make a big call, but...
You got the super jump.
Buggy with the DP anti-air, staying alive.
I was expecting super jump, just empty jump, land super. It would have worked if you did it last time. It's funny, though. You see that, like, that last round, Cat was at, like, 90%, and Koji landed one hit. All the guys in chat were like, oh, you can do it. You can do this. You can do this. They know. They know what kind of game this is. They're like, you can do it. You can do it. You're still in there. Any touch is all La Diva needs. Huda. Ooh, tragic stuff. He tried anti-air, got stuck. There, so right there, right? That's that chop I was talking about. If you don't have a DP, you have to hold that. Buggy mashing again. He's cornered here. Wants to get out. He got out. Lead is still on Koji's side, but, you know, Buggy's a chance. You just can't block that headbutt. You see him playing a little bit more offensive now. Here we go. Oh, he got tagged. Tragic. That's 4 now. Koji.
Yep. He's done it before. His highest, I think, has been, what, 7 or 8?
I think it was 2. I think he did 2, though. I don't remember him going on a long. I remember him doing well and then get knocked down and then doing well again. But that's gone now. Buggy's gone. Yoshi's gone. This is a blow-up as expected. Look at this. 2, 3, 5.
There was a couple
6,
interactions
7,
there that
8.
you were talking about earlier where, you know, Cat, obviously, with the benefit of a reversal compared to maybe some of the character interactions you saw before where they didn't have the benefit of that. Standing at the tip of those attacks that Fastiva has that to build up plus frames on block, like close C, the double Mongolian chop, the headbutt. You can stand at tip range of those in neutral or on wake up, and because you have the reversal, you could deny them the pressure after. That is for free if you don't have a reversal like that. You're forced to guess, forced to hold it. You can see the difference in kind of the match pace as a result.
9-14 now.
This is probably where it starts to open up, though.
Yeah, this is always when it's just like, all right, this is now past the mid. This is where we're kind of winding down towards the end. We're gonna start seeing, you know, 1-1 to 1, 1 to 1.
I mean, the thing is, the Zoomers are losing names. Koji loses and it's just a star. You know, it's not even a big deal at this point. And they still have Score, Butta, and Ren. They haven't even played yet.
Gamera's pissed. I bet Gamera comes up real soon.
Yeah, dude's got an early bedtime. Was that last time he just dipped? He was just like, all right, you guys handle it.
The old men are laughing now. They're like, there's no one. So no one in this game feels confident against Fastiva. Nobody wants to fight this character. So, like, there's no one. They're like, man, these kids, they're panicking right now. They're trying to figure out who to send in against Fastiva. Nobody feels confident against this character.
I mean, honestly, their best bet is probably just to put up Suwatto again and just see if he can make it happen. But you got to run him. The thing is, in theory, you have to run him twice if you're trying to win this.
Chat, give me a better grappler in a modern fighting game right now than Festiva. Street Fighter V, Abigail's on a tear a couple seasons back. G gets a lot of hate, but he's more like just a gamble. Like Festiva's solid. Strive Soul, maybe. Nah, but even Strive Soul is like, even though his command grabs, it was so funny and everything, he still has to get in there. It's still like, all right, let me try and set this up. Festiva doesn't have to get in. It's just like 5B, and now I'm in. I'm automatically in.
Not good, man. Laggia on his last legs, and they send him up to...
Oh, man.
This feels like a sacrificial lamb. Laggia is somebody who could run it and, in theory, make this competitive again, but on his last life, and they just feed him to a hot Koji like this? Doesn't feel good.
I mean... yeah, I would have put in Tako. And I still don't know what Tako's not playing, but yeah, Koji's definitely one of the names on their checklist where it's like, we have to stop this guy. You can't just like pray for somebody to take him out. Like, we're gonna have to put in a big dog and take him out. But Laggia lost, right? He didn't win a single game earlier, right?
No. I think maybe he won one. I can't remember.
So good up.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, the young player team had 3 cats, and the cats are losing matchups that they're supposed to be winning. Right? This is a matchup that cat's supposed to win. Nice. Oh, I almost had the big boy color right there.
Laggia doing quite nicely this round, though.
Super cash out. Again, not have to kill, especially with the extra health Ladiva has, but just get every little bit of damage you can.
Okay, you got to imagine he presses here again? No, then not Laggia. Back up, crouch him. Yep.
Yeah, there's no need to press. Before, who was it? Buggy had to press because he was in chip territory. So it was like, if I don't kill right now, then coach is gonna come kill me. But with a life lead like that, you can just play. Back away, take your time.
Just Okiwaza, just putting out the stand M, putting it on Koji to have to read his stand M and crouch M patterns. Try to advance.
Beautiful.
Nice duck.
Yeah, Laggia definitely took some notes, right? So Buggy kept doing like that forward run into dodge was working against Buggy. So Laggia, you see, he's just kind of taking a half second before he presses the button. So he's catching Koji after he comes out of the dodge. Man, handle. This is the Laggia we know from that one exhibition. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I take it back. I take it back. This is how it starts. The stare down. He wants that DP. Laggia's not giving it to him. He tried baiting it 3 times, and every time Laggia just held down back.
Saves it for the pressure denial, pressure extension. Crouch M, EX drill.
All right, that was a good call. Even though he's gonna be eliminated after he loses, taking out Koji, like that was a very necessary play right there. So now I'm gonna assume they just throw in score.
Score or butter. Score, butter.
Yeah, they're both good.
Yeah.
Just don't put in Ren. Score's already in the lobby. Oh, but he's streaming. Never mind. But yeah, even nice play from Laggia. But if you're the old man team, you're probably still feeling pretty good. You're still seeing a comfortable what, 5 life lead or something?
No, they're feeling good right now. The fact that they've already had several eliminations is reason enough to feel really good. Just looking at who's left too.
Yeah, I mean, just one more game too, and you eliminate Laggia, you get another one.
And that's another like big problem, right?
The Boomers once again asserting dominance out here.
That was big earlier. Zapapoyo going over he took out 2 people on his first life like that.
Oh yeah, he took out big names too.
Yeah, that was big.
Yeah, you don't put in Ren against Laggia though.
Yeah, it's got to be score.
That's a death wish. So they're talking about it. Yeah, they're like, is it really that bad of a matchup? Charlotte against Cat? And he's like, yes, it's really bad. Don't do it. It's bad. They're just saying whoever wants to go in can go in. So I guess they're not even worried about whether it's elimination point or not. They're just saying whoever wants to go in, whoever feels like they can beat Cat, just go in. We don't need to worry about strategy right now. Yeah, Ren plays Catalina. Ren was, I believe, the first Master Rank Charlotta. I believe he was the first Master Rank Charlotta. He's good. Char's a good character too, especially in a 1-to-1. But like, a Cat is it's a really bad matchup for her. Charlotta would be good against the Zoe. No, she destroys Zoe. She destroys Ferry on that team. There's a Lancelot. She's good against Lancelot. And then the rest is just Gran and Cat. So both those matchups are kind of hard for Charlotta.
But Ren also has 2 lives,
Yeah.
is the thing.
I think they said they're going to put in Butter, though. So Ferry against Cat, I mean, that's a good matchup, right? Lance against Cat's a good matchup. Ferry against Cat's a good matchup, but they're really deliberating about this.
I think that's the better decision on paper.
Yeah, so they said they're going to go with the 2 life. The 2 life.
Especially because, like we were talking about before, right? There are no characters on the Zoomer team where you need to make that checkmate Ferry play, right?
You need to like save them or anything. The Zoomer's going crazy right now with their Zoomer attention span. Hurry up! Hurry up, old man! Hurry up! Hurry up! These old men are really thinking it over.
I get tight thinking about it, man. Do you remember you used to, you wanted to watch the next episode of something, you had to wait until 6 o'clock the next Saturday morning, get up at the crack of dawn and go watch? These damn kids just have Disney Plus. They can just boot up every season of iCarly or Drake and Josh immediately.
Now the worst
They're
was
spoiled.
the Dragon Ball looping back to the beginning.
Oh, bro, when
Goku's gonna go Super Saiyan, and then suddenly
you get up at 6. You get up at 6. You're like, oh man, this is gonna be it. I've been waiting a year for this, and then it's just back to the first episode.
To the start.
Just like no.
I went through that cycle. I don't know how many times.
It was at least 3 or 4 times.
No, it was way more than that. It was way more than that. I used to watch it because sometimes they would show more than one a day. So they would like speed run it and be like, today, oh, he's going Super Saiyan. Just nope, back. There'd always be some kid at school that was like, no, I know. My friend told me today they're actually going to show it. We're like, yes, yes. Nope. Yeah, it was way more. It was a ton. All right, here we go. So I put in Butter. This is a good matchup.
Yeah, Mocchi Jr.
There's a very strong play. Look at him, rank number 3 right there. 2 lives as well.
And right away poking away with stand M's, crouch M's, trying to establish this range. Forcing Laggia to have to try to intercept with a well-timed drill. Or be able to counter poke with a stand heavy. Switching it up to stand heavy poke range. Trying to, again, keep that distance with the sweep as well. Just keeping him at bay, just chip damage. Stand him, stand him, stand him.
Laggio's doing really good, though.
Yeah.
You know, he's getting hit, but he barely lost any life to able to get in like that. That was very good.
Because I think it's chip damage, right? You just kind of you know, you're going to get hit a couple times. That's fine, but I'm going to push you to the wall. I'm going to hit you with a big hit like this and drop you for 50%. And just like that, we're 1 touch away. Crouch him, counter hit, he focused out. Back to center stage. Let's play the damn game again. Max range crouch him.
The old men were saying that Abao is really good. They're like, Abao, who also plays Cat and is also SNK like Laggia, is like, Abao's really good at the Ferry matchup. They're like, Laggia probably learned from him. They were like, huh, he lost? Even they were surprised. Like, wait, you lost? You're supposed to win on paper. It's like all these straight hits, too. It's not... The thing is, it's like different from Sim. Is like, you know, a straight hit into damage is what you expect, but Ferry can do this. Straight hit into Oki, into GG and stuff like that. So we weren't able to see any of that in the first round, but he just has to confirm. He's got to just start, not even confirm, just let it rip. So cook up.
The thing is, in order to earn those hits where you can reap Oki reward like that, you have to be able to play this kind of game here. Reeler in, EXGG, instant overhead.
That's the round.
Fireball super.
Yeah.
We ain't done yet. Yep. Crotch heavy to finish it off.
But yeah, I mean, that was the same thing we saw in the first round. Except this time, instead of just pressing buttons, he was, you know, willing to throw out the whip, and he was right that time. So cook up. Buggy not even trying to whiff punish too. We saw Yoshii play. He had some good ideas, using like 2B, 5B, trying to whiff punish. But
yeah, you see, this is what's hard about net play too, right? Bulldogging. You know, you have to be very, very quick, very, very accurate with your forward and then back input like that. It can be kind of difficult on net play, and you see that's what he's trying to do, right? Not really trying to press or anything like that, just willing to walk forward in that range, take the block, but slowly walk her back and get to a point where he can counter poke safely. Or reliably, rather. So, yeah, fishing with sweep.
Yeah, they're like, it's scary. It's like, Ferry could die in 1-5C. Like, one whiff punish and the EX drill.
Especially in this position.
Yeah.
This is what Laggia wants.
Hey.
Oh, the sweep.
Let's mash. Everyone in chat's like, oh, thank God. Nice mash. Nice 2D. So cook up.
For Laggia, no big deal. Just run it back. Okay, here we go. EX drill. This is where magic can happen, Laggia.
He beppoed last time. Oh, man. Save super.
Oh,
what?
Man. Just keep the range. 5, 4.
He's going to swing his way out of there, yeah. Yeah.
Let's go. Bata.
2B, install super. Like, yeah, okay. All right. Just do it. It's safe. It's plus. Not even safe. It's plus.
And with that, that's
Laggia out.
Ouch. That feels like the big one. Tako still with 2 lives. Gamera, Noble, they are all capable of running the table. So, but man, you put a lot of pressure on them if you take Laggia out of this equation.
So now they're gonna put in. So no, wait. Eguchi, yeah, I was gonna say. Now they're putting Tako. Yeah, I mean Tako's good.
They gotta put. It's got to be Tako, Gamera. Probably Tako, right?
But
Tako or Noble.
Tako went in, but I mean Eguchi is Lance, but Gran is good against Ferry too. But man, this could be. Butter could run a train right now. We'll see. I could, like, if he beats Tako, I guess you put in Eguchi, who might get eliminated if he loses, and then after that, just like line him up.
Again, that's my question. Why were they saving Tako all this time? Did they actually believe like he was the strongest? I don't know. Maybe he wasn't confident.
I don't know. I feel like every week there's always someone that we're like, why didn't they put that guy in yet? I feel like he's like AFK or something. He had work. He couldn't join until later. But anyway, here we go. Here's Tako, the last player alive with 2 lives. He's ranked number 6 too. This guy's a net play monster. Ha!
Yeah, you see him swinging in the mid range right now.
He's on the Guilty Gear team too, right?
Yes.
This is one of the Guilty Gear guys. Oh, there we go. So that's the nerf on Ferry. That was actually a very nice nerf.
That's what you got to do. You got to beat her to get in, and you got to beat her one more time off that DP.
Yeah, Fireball comes out. Unscaled damage. Jesus. Block, mash sweep immediately. Whiff, mash sweep. Let's go. Yeah, he had to do that. He was in danger of getting chipped, so. Damn. Tako's actually doing pretty well. Just unfortunate there in the corner. He mistimed his meaty. Bada was just trying to tech a throw, but instead he got a throw of his own, and then all went downhill right there. Beppo, get off me. It's so disheartening, too, man. It's so disheartening fighting against Ferry, getting in, and then eating a DP and just getting sent back to neutral. You're like, oh, my God. Tako doing pretty good, but there we go. 2D mash. Doesn't mess up any Yoki, just flies out there, resets in neutral. He's behind on life, but Tako's still going in.
He's still got a 100-meter. Always one counter hit away from the corner and a one-touch win.
Yeah, we've seen other players, like when you get the life lead against Fair, they start chilling, but Tako's, he's trying to close out.
Yeah, he's swinging. Nice. That's just good range. Man, perfect place to stand. Then just anticipation, then pull the trigger.
Oh,
Running in the GG. Come on, Tako. Poking away with the stand heavies. There's the EX boot. Tako with 100 to give. He's got the meter. Late tech. Gets the throw. One chance, one chance. EX fireball. Dodge.
Hey!
Oh!
Damn!
Let's go!
That was nice. I want to say that was nice, but that was off a whiff 2D. Sorry, wait a second. Good thing they nerfed that move. They... Oh, he didn't die!
No way! Oh!
Dodge. EX boot. This is going to be... Oh! Press and buttons. I was going to say, it's going to be pretty hard right there for Butta because, you know, Grant has a lot of good moves to chip out with, but she does have the whip. Tako, they were saving him. He almost had it, but nope, losing a life. And now every player on the Zoomer team down to their last life. The Boomers asserting dominance once again. Looking very, very healthy. We just call it, man. Just call it.
At this, at this point, it's hard to even imagine them getting any eliminations on the vet team. Tako, Noble, Gamera. I feel like if something's gonna happen, it's gotta happen between the three of them, and it's gotta be like in tandem. They have to like legit in unison step up and start making some eliminations to even make this competitive again.
Chet says he reacted like that on delay-based netcode. Again, you guys been just drinking the Zoomer Sage and Punch all day. The old man out here been raised on the delay-based, especially when it's basically playing at your neighbor on one-frame delay. One frame is the standard. 2 is like the max. It's like 1 frame with occasional 2-frame connection. That's why I don't play anymore, because my internet at home is all messed up. I can only get like 3, 4. So people won't fight me.
Sounds like they're going to send up Gamera?
I feel like they're not going to send him up. I feel like Gamera is saying, I'm going. Let me play. I'm going in. Then if he loses, he's out. No, Eguchi, right?
No, Eguchi, yeah.
You got to put in this matchup. Lance against Ferry. This is the why you want to have a Lance on your team to deal with the inevitable Ferry, but as we've been seeing, you know, this game is not like a clear-cut matchup chart. Every character's game is super strong, so Ferry could definitely win this matchup. Ferry. Eguchi's that wild boy we saw earlier, though. The wild boy playstyle, that's how you want to fight against Ferry, too. He did round start, jump, teleport down, teleport DP, follow up. Again,
how it goes.
What is that?
The same round start as last time.
He didn't let it rip, though. I wonder what that is. Just got to hold down back. Just hold down back. I mean, even that's like a 50-50, I guess. Uh-oh. Oh, he turned the wrong way. There's a lot of damage. That was a ton of damage. Very, very lucky right there for Butta.
Nice. Max range confirming the EX Rex.
Goes for the double over in that time.
Good block.
Yeah, you just have to guess. Nice.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so beast.
That's her 5B anti-air is really, really good. for some reason. Doesn't have any horizontal range, but if they try to jump on top you, it's 5B.
Oh, tried to move.
Second time today. Why is GG so active? He's chilling. He got 25 seconds. You know, he's got a full screen super. He's got Gorilla Blade. Oh,
Tarzan swing out of there.
Almost. Almost, but yeah, jumped over him right there. Oh, why didn't, out of all the things you could have done in that 2D, why didn't you add recovery to it? Please. That's twice now we've seen Fairy just whiff 2D, like right in front of their opponent, baits it out, and she's able to recover in time. Oh, let it rip. There we go. Now his game's just starting to lose a little bit.
Takes the GG setup just to be able to extend pressure. Good defense. Eguchi running into the DP, pinwheel pressure, and then back to full screen.
That's the big nerf, right? Is that Fireball doesn't go full screen anymore.
Yeah, she used to have to run around it or force some kind of action. Now you can just back up.
Back on
Reel
GG.
him back in the GG.
Yeah.
Back up over here. EXGG with the overhead touch. Unable to confirm, but big advantage right now for Bata, man. Mocchi's disciple right now holding it down. Yeah, let's go. All right, Eguchi, you got the corner. You got this one chance. Okay. Goes high-low that time. Into the ice set. Empty low. Got the touch.
What the heck?
What are these presets? Just jump again?
He mixed himself up there, but he got a hit. Overhead.
Delay overhead.
Oh, my God. 2D got punished. Did you see that?
Maximum spider.
2D actually got punished, and that's the round. That was the first time I ever saw the punish notification flash on the screen while the 2D was out. But nice, Eguchi, he's down on his last legs right there. Taiwan. Oh, nice. Didn't get that full combo, but yeah, got the wreck, and this time EX wreck hard knockdown. Just ate it. Just ate it. I love when that happens when I play Lance. You get the no mix up. Oh. That was really, really bad right there if he got hit by the EX whip, but luckily for Eguchi, a little bit too high. Fairy's down on life, but she's got, you know, she's mid-screen. She is Fairy. She got 100 meter. No punish at all. Eguchi trying to jump or do something, trying to move when he wasn't his turn.
Set this time goes low again.
Low, super.
That's not a finish, right?
They said psych. I don't know, they're screaming. I feel like the fireball would have been more damage anyway, but yeah, it's enough. The fireball super is more damage, but he cashed out. He knew he was going to kill. And Eguchi, you're the secret weapon, man. You were the chosen one for the Zoomers to take out the Fairy. You couldn't do it. And now we're down to 6. The Zoomers are getting spanked right now. So what are you going to do? You have the Wayne, who's a terrible matchup. You have Zoe, who's a terrible matchup. You have a Fairy Mirror.
You got it. I think
Gran, and then Jita. I think they're going to put in Gamera. I think Gamera just wants to go in.
I wouldn't even put him in, man. I think I'd lean on Tako or Noble at this point.
Yeah, matchup-wise, those are the two.
Because if one of them can't get over Ren, then I mean, or Bata rather, I mean, then you know, it's that point of the match. Because in theory, you would want to keep Suwatto to be able to try to counter Koji. In theory.
Wow, looks like Tako's back.
Yeah, this makes more sense. I think you got to go Tako, Noble, and if they're losing, it's pretty much over. You got to lean on Gamera at the end.
Tako already lost him once, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Fairy players are so sweaty. When is Fairy's reckoning going to come? Everyone, when they put out those patch notes, everybody's rushed to Fairy.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. When are we going to see something about Season 2 or like a new version, right?
We're not going to see anything for the summer. So the game definitely has a long life ahead of it, but they already said it's going to be fall. They're like, we're not touching the game during the summertime. So summer is just getting started, so don't expect anything for a few months, guys.
Yeah, so here we go. Tako getting wet in the corner.
Yeah,
counter hit, crouch him.
That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do.
Maul. Full maul.
He tried to do a round start boot. Coded it. Oh, tragic. That's what you're supposed to do, right? GG doesn't. If you can make her block, the GG's going to go away. So if you see GG and you can react, you want to run and just press any button. Like that. Corner, but nice match from Bada. Yeah, going to just jump out right from. Usually in that position, they're going to either roll through or just jump over. Prioritizing just the location on the screen over the actual mix-up, but he got out, but then Tako just pushing him from one side to the other. The Grand Classic.
For Tako, he's in range. A big swing here. He could finish it.
We've seen it countless times. And of course, just 2D. Get off me. Even if that move is blocked, it just pushes you away. So just kind of do it.
But he's one counter hit, stand heavy away. Runs into the sweep again. You called it. Stand light, rope him in, EXGG, DB, and then punish,
Hey. Uh-oh. Tako did well in his first attempt, too. I remember he got one round. But yeah, the first round was looking good. Round 2 was looking pretty good, too, but just, you know, eventually you're going to crack. Fair's going to take her turn. She's going to get out of there, put you in the blender. DP on reaction. Here we go, cornered again.
Okay. Now he's in position here. How do you play this after, though?
Wake up buttons. I'm out of that corner. Damn,
okay.
All right.
Well, let's go, Tako. Tako with the life lead here, too. EX boom!
Let's go. The big brain stuff. All right. So the Zoomers staying alive a little bit longer. But again, that was only the first life.
For Bata, that was Bata's first life. They still have Ren and Score. Haven't even stepped up to play yet. What do you think? They put in Ren now? They put in, well, no, they probably put Score, right?
Yeah. I mean, matchup-wise, you put in Score. But again, you know, they're down to 6. You put in either one of them. You don't stress. Even though this is a bad matchup for Charlotta, she's strong, very offensive character. She's good at first to 1. They're actually thinking about matchup. They're not worried about life. They're thinking about matchup stuff. They're like, put in Bomba. Put in the Catalina. Just ice him down, hold that down back, and just murder him. Finally. I don't really remember, but it's been not like one. I guess Koji had the most bodies, but there's been a couple people that just been, you know, streaking for the old guys, just outplaying them. Bam, 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 bam.
Bata stepped up. Zapapoyo stepped up.
Yeah, Zapapoyo. He only got 2, but the timing for getting that.
It was timing, and it was a big 2 to get. And for matchups that would, you know, like you were saying, he doesn't really significantly beat anybody.
Yep. I think they're going to send Ren, is what they said.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we'll throw out Score whenever we want. They're like, just throw out Score whenever we have them. They're like, just put Ren out and just see if you can take a life off of him, because this is Tako's last life. They're saying that for Sora's too. They're like, yeah, Sora's, just put him out whenever. Like, who cares? There's no matchup. There's nothing you want to save Sora's for, so just throw him out. He did work, though. He styled, too. That comeback with the Fundoshi super there. But yeah, here's Ren. So this is another bad matchup for Charlotta. Charlotta is a character that it wants to approach from the air, and Gran, you know, that's why Gran and Cat are just so bad for her, because these are the characters with like the best anti-airs in the game. Jita as well, after she got added. So really good at shutting down her air approach, and then on the ground they have fireballs to stop her rolling. Becomes kind of like a Street Fighter 5 matchup where you just have to guess, right? You got to guess jump or ground approach, like dash in or jump.
Yeah, and the return too.
Oh, no. There it is.
You
Look
just
at
said
this.
it.
Yep. Jesus. Jesus.
Just like that.
And you're dead. Oh, I didn't have the boot right there, but there we go.
Yeah, picked it back up with a good counter hit, confirm off a crouch M.
That is a tragic round for Charlotta. You know, again, anti-air. He knows what to look out for in your corner.
At the start, just like that. Got lucky to get touched out of dodge there. Nice big jump in. Be careful. Wow, he just sat on crouch heavy the whole time.
Yeah, see, he jumped twice. He jumped and landed, just jumped again. Dead. Oh. They're lucky. He got a chance. But how many? Oh my God! How many times have you been anti-aired in this one game? Run up back throw. There we go. Fighting for dear life. But yeah, like so, his Gran's anti-air for some reason hits behind him too, even if it's like, even against normal hits and not counter or cross-ups. So that is a strategy. Just hold down back and just anti-air. Psh, psh. Ooh, he didn't want to press a button. He was afraid of the anti-air. Plus frames, DP, that would have been the round if it was blocked. 2B counter, able to confirm in the 5B. Anyone's game right now? Anyone's game right now, they're cheering.
2M got the 2
Oh, he got it! No,
super through it.
He's able to roll. Oh, man, the recovery is very fast in that game. Koi bombed him. Man, that was really fast. He did button into the power charge, cancel, and he was still able to dodge in time. You know, he was expecting, you know, button into fireball, button into something.
And so with that,
Nothing really changed. You know, Ren just loses a life. They're like, all right, we couldn't get him. Just throwing score now,
yeah,
I guess.
why not?
They want to put M dash in. They like put. So Bamaban said, I'll go in. If you don't want to send score in, just put me in. Bamaban running Catalina, you know, that really good grounded Catalina. He's confident. He says he can do it. Gamera's under 30. Yeah, he's on the Zoomer team, man. You see the rules? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Xeph. All right, so they're going to put in Xeph. They're going to put Percy. Xeph went in early on. I don't think he won. I think he lost his match earlier. He wants to, you know, do a little bit of work, feel good about himself. Yeah. So he's like, Gran, I can beat a Gran. And again, you know, matchup chart, he says he should be able to. Like, Cat and Percy are supposed to be able to beat Gran, but if you guys have been watching this game, you know how crazy this character is, how strong he is. I don't think anybody beats him. Nobody safely beats him. Yeah, Gamera definitely looks older than 30. I was surprised, too. All you gamers at home, make sure you go outside, get fresh air, get some sunlight, so you don't age too fast. You can be like me, age like a fine wine. Not a gallon of milk. Odi up.
Nice, taking that
Nice confirm.
slight delay just to be able to just build up stocks. Xeph playing with power out here, trade with the boots.
Oh, I hate when that happens. He did the right play, too. So you have to kind of judge because his dash is 3 different lanes, light, medium, and EX. So you have to kind of be aware of where you anti from and choose the right one. So he made the right one with the EX, but it turned out, ba-bum, no good. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. You can't roll through that. All you can do is dodge, and if you dodge, you're going to eat DP. So it's very, very easy for pressure to be able to chip you out like that.
Xeph,
And there we go. All reaction to the fireball, just EXP right through it. Oh, mistake from Tako. Going to get punished for that. All right, so that's going crazy. Tried to command grab, but he got hit. Tried doing the advanced 5B anti-air as well. Didn't work out, and now Tako's got the chance. Jump back, jump D, all right, I guess. Is that how you're feeling? Coded it.
Oh, this is close. Blocking the overhead.
He's dead. Nice confirm on the counter hit. Counter hit 2B. Combos into itself. Or combos into 5B. I thought they took that out of the game, but they forgot. They forgot to take that one move out for Gran.
Tako not giving up. Xeph's back to the wall. Xeph took an opportunity to get that stock. DP to deny him. Now you're back to 0. Sweep ender at the wall. Tako getting the throw off.
What happened? You can hear the panic in the Discord call of all the old dudes. They were like laughing in the round 1. Like, yeah, get him. They're like, wait, hold on. Jump D to throw off the entire timing. And he's just swinging. While he's getting hit, Tako's still swinging. This kid is Zoomer personified. Nah, it's fine. He'll be able to block in time. Never mind, but he's going to fall out. Doesn't get the full damage. Try getting cute with the slide. It's not a true block string from any length there. So Xeph, did he go 0-2? Is this the best?
Yeah.
Percy, is this the best character? What's up with that tier list, guys? What's up with that tier list, guys? But the laughter in the old man Discord is getting a little bit. You're hearing a little bit of nerves starting to come out here. Xeph's eliminated the first one.
Nah, at this point, man, it's an eventuality. You can't stop it. You can only help it succeed, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they got Bamaban. Score still has 2, but I would say just throw in Bamaban. Bamaban's been wanting to go in. He's been saying, let me go in, let me go in. So they're trying to decide now. Is it 6-9? Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
9 players remaining, but 10
yeah.
lives.
10 lives because score still hasn't gone in. Tako's pretty good though. Tako's pretty good, and then on the Boomer team, yeah, so Bamaban finally getting his chance. He's been wanting to go in for a while against Tako. He says, let me put in, let me take him out. If Bamaban loses here, then we might be able to start sweating. Because you got to remember there's Zapapoyo, who you can't really rely on. He could definitely, you know, tear it up again. But I wouldn't rely on him. I wouldn't be like, that's what we got to ace in the hole here with Zapapoyo. Ren as well, Charlotta. If he has to go in while the Gamera, Noble, or Tako are still on the team, right, that's very rough for him.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. It's not even if Tako can really make a strong run. He just has to collect some stars, just to make it easy, a little bit easier for Gamera and Noble. Because you have to be looking to those two to try to carry, and if they're going to make this thing happen, it's got to go through these 3 players. Noble, Gamera, Tako. Tako on his last life. He's already putting together a pretty nice streak here.
This is the one, though. If he can beat Bamaban, because, like, Bama was fiended. The whole team was like, oh, hold on, Bama. We don't want to send you in yet. So this is who they expect, right? When they sent in Ren, they were kind of, like, praying. They're like, oh, I hope you can do well. Xeph, too, was like, hey, let me play. but BNBBN is expected here to beat Tako.
Can you do it on the against the Panda Global player on the Panda Global stream too? Send the message. The future is now, old man. BNBBN back to the wall.
BNBBN looked really good earlier too on his first life. Nice jump in, a little bit too slow. Uh-oh, wow. Is that how it starts? Just cash out, get the damage. A. The Discord is silent. I love it. I love when you hear like the confidence of the team start to break. Oh. Now it's going to make some noise.
Right back at you. Gets the sweep ender.
You know this kid's going to DP. No, he's going to press 2B. Hehe. That move is still plus on block. It's crazy. Just do it. Knock it up. Didn't Tako? This is a different Tako. You're thinking of Dragon Ball Tako. This is a Guilty Gear Tako. Different guy. Nice. Oh my god. Just drop city right now for BNBBN, but everything's connecting, so it's okay. Another one. It's point blank 5C.
Got the wall. Tako fighting. Just holds up forward, gets out of there. Big super jump back to center stage.
Yeah, that was big that he got that fireball, because even though he had a huge life lead, he was back to the wall. Against Gran, like you could lose any second. Oh, 2B super call. Tako trying to run in. BNBBN's doing some wild stuff. He's just pressing like close 5C, close 5C. That time was 2B, no confirm, just right in his super. Like he has an idea that Tako's going to be dashing in his face. So these preemptive buttons, these preemptive big buttons too, he's committing. Plus, and now you're at that range. If you try and jump out, yeah. If you it won. I was just talking about how if you try to jump out, you're at the range where Cat can just 2H and cover both options, in front and behind. I underestimate Gran's jump D though. Nice pun. I've never seen that.
That was sick.
Yeah, I guess you need that nice cross up. Now BNBBN, he's dead. That's it. This is the one I was supposed to take out. Hold on. Hold on. The old man team now they're sounding a little bit nervous. They're sounding hurt in the group call. BNBBN's out. He's eliminated. Xeph is out. And now they said they're putting in Zappa. They're going to send in Zapapoyo.
I like it.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I wouldn't. Don't let him. Don't like you have the life lead now, but don't just like throw people out. Someone just take this kid out. Put in Koji. Put in Mocchi if you have to. Put in Mocchi, then that'll bait out Suwatto, and then put in, I don't know, you want to put in Ren to take him out. Yeah, they're just going to put in Soares again. Who knows? You know, I'm not talking about saving the character for a matchup, but at this timing when Tako's starting to get hot, to give him like another free life.
He's already hot at this point. I like Zappa to throw him off balance a little bit.
Let's go, Zappa. He did well earlier. He did well in his first life.
He's already done his job. If he stops Tako's streak here and eliminates him,
he beat what, Buggy and Laggia earlier.
Yeah. Very early on too.
The full charge Catalina drill makes it a guard break, but she doesn't get a combo off of it. The thing is, most people will just stand there and start dodging, but even if they dodge, they rarely punish. But doing jump D, even a hit behind him, was a really nice play from Tako.
So Zapapoyo.
Oh, yeah.
Tako picking up right where he left off.
Soares, of course, has no DP, no reversal at all. Doesn't have fast buttons as well. So very, very weak when he gets on defense. We've seen Zappa as well is not really a fan of using the armor move that he has. He's dead. Bro, why would you pick Soares in this game, man? Tempesto Bledo. So again, this is like, look, he just swing on the ground. This is what we're trying to show earlier is that, Soares is super cool. Everyone loves Soares. He's great, but he sucks. So he's look at that. He's a ground-based fighter that's based around that dash punch, but Gran can just stay on the ground, press any button, and beat that move. Any button he has. Look at that. Just beating everything.
Just sweeps in 2Ms, just cutting his ankles.
He's been with 5C too. Just cycling through all Grand's buttons. And just like, nope. You cannot get near me. I do more damage than you. Everything is better than you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
completely washed.
That's
man.
Chip. He just got hit trying to do something, but all right. You had a good start. Zapapoyo had a good start, and he's out, though.
Put score in.
It's 6-8 now. The lead is gone. The lead is gone, and Tako's getting really hot. This is what happened last week. The Street Fighter team almost ran it back.
I think you got to put score in right now. Just put score in. Give him a life.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sora sucks. He is bad. When he gets started, it's funny, but you see just how hard it is to get started. You can't thread the needle. If Gran is sitting there mashing on 2B, 2D, 5C, just far 5L, just every button, you're supposed to be able to like get the recovery of the move before it starts another one. They're putting Koji, huh? Okay. But the recovery on these moves they're non-existent. The startup, the reward, it's so hard.
This isn't a bad call either, but you know, he went off earlier. It's probably not a bad call. See how this works though. You gotta imagine if Koji's able to beat Tako, they would run Suwatto after. They run Suwatto, or do you just like Gamera?
Suwatto got lost. He got washed last time.
He got washed, but
yeah, you
but
have to put him in.
You still got to run it.
You got to put him in. Let us see. Yeah, Koji, I mean, he was one of the guys that built this lead for the old man team, but if you can't close out now, like you were saying, sometimes winning later on is more important than winning early. I don't know how much of the Discord call you guys in the chat can hear, but the Boomer Discord we're in right now, these guys are definitely, you can hear their voice starting to crack a little bit.
Before, yeah, they were just like, hey, yeah, you want to play? Go in. Now they're like,
please
Koji, please win.
Please. Hey, this is how we get started, though.
Especially at the wall,
Boom.
too, off the X Commander ender. Boom.
Easy 50% into Oki.
Empty low. He delayed DPs. Tako back to center stage. Run up. Gets the L. Back it up.
Coconut. Life leader for Koji, but you got your back to the wall against Gran. Even with the extra life, boot and the 5C and the super's enough. Headbutt. Got him jumping. Larry, he's dead. Larry, yep. There we go. Right, that's the mix-up. Just do that headbutt. I tell you, it's the best move in the goddamn game. Just headbutt, pop, pop, pop. Now Tako's forced. Is he going to block and need a command grab, or is he going to jump to try and avoid it? Koji read the jump, just kept mashing, caught him. Full confirm and everything. Lariat. Okay, good patience there from Tako.
Yeah. Crouching at max range like that, too.
Yeah, he threw off the timing with the fireballs there.
Nice. Good win off the trade. Late tech. Gets the L auto combo counter.
Oh,
fishing for the anti-air.
Yeah, he jumped in and didn't press a button. If he pressed a button, he would have got anti-air there. Uh-oh, here we go. Slide.
Yeah, gets the sweep.
Here we go. Yep, they know. Like, Super is going to do it. No, EXDP from Tako. Man, he's been brave with these DPs. Throw out the fireball from that range where it's hard for Koji to react with his own Super.
I wouldn't test it, though. Wow.
He knew. He knew.
Yeah, especially like at tip range like that, too, right? Give yourself a little bit of space, a little bit of extra time to be able to try to use a reversal to break that extended pressure.
He's trying to recognize Koji's just going to go for a headbutt every single time. Lariat, though, didn't have a... I guess he was too far away where it hit. Couldn't get a combo after that. Uh-oh.
Late tech.
Headbutt is back, though. Will he go for it again, or is he going to try and be out the DP?
And Tako just swinging.
Yeah. Oh, he did. There we go. That time he baited it out. And now it starts. Another one baited.
Huh?
Got him.
Wow.
Boom! That DP was wild. Which one? The first one? No, because he kept doing it. Because Koji kept going for, what, 5B into headbutt. And so every time, you know, you can interrupt that with DP. Tako had been doing that. He did it 2 times before. So the third time, Koji's like, nope. Going to do that in a dodge, baits a DP. Whew. With that, though, now you get a big sigh of relief if you're an old man like me. So Tako's eliminated.
Yeah.
He was, I thought he was going to take Koji out, too.
Yeah,
the way
so
that was going.
Suwatto entered the room. You have to imagine they run Suwatto here, and hopefully for Zoomers he can get Koji off. And you would imagine that they would then put up score, right?
Yeah.
On the veteran team.
Fetty. But yeah, so this is, you know, this is the bad matchup. This is the one you have the ferry on your team to take out Koji. But if you're just joining us now, these two did fight before, and Suwatto got absolutely demolished.
It was one of the fastest games that we've had so far in this exhibition.
It's not that he played bad. It's just that's how grapplers work. Just got to get that one, not even hit. That's the worst part. You don't even have to get a hit. You just have to block and attack, and then it's time to start guessing. The last game, Suwatto guessed wrong a couple times, and that was it.
And that's the thing. It only takes 2. And the thing is, Koji, like, it's almost like light bars don't even really matter.
Yeah, you just got to get in once.
Yeah, this is going to be big damage, right? Ball super, not done yet.
Perfect payback. Koji perfected Suwatto earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone with the payback now. This is the way you kind of expect these rounds to go. We've punished there.
Oof, the fadeaway jump L just to stop you from running in. EXDP to deny the air approach.
Koji ran in there. He just ran in there and did anti. He wanted to try and punish that falling button, but couldn't quite get it.
You see him trying to use tactics like, what, empty jumps and then normals to try to stuff out a button?
Page of Taco's book. He's like double perfect him. Double perfect.
Yo,
oh, that was
Suwatto.
it, but he messed up. Oh, no.
And just like that.
Not like this.
Just like that, this could all be over.
Oh,
okay.
wow, he just did it.
Oh, yo, Suwatto. Eliminates Koji KOG. But this is what we were talking about, right? You put Suwatto up in hopes that he can check Koji KOG. Fairy versus Fostiva, but the old heads, they have score, right? So they're going to put up Lancelot. Yep. He still has 2 lives left, too. Put Lancelot in to be able to check this Fairy. And then you have to imagine after that, you got to be looking at Noble or Gamera to maybe hop in, and then you leverage Monster and Hukku.
Yeah, this is that point in the game where you just got to put people in. You can't even, like, even if it's a bad matchup, you just have to go in.
I would say after this matchup, yeah, for sure.
Just like, all right, someone's got to go in. Like, you have to win. It doesn't matter who's up. You just have to go in and play and win. So Score should win here. If he loses, I'd be like, just do it again.
Run it back?
Just sit down and run it back. This is your job. You got to take out the fairies. One, two, three, 4, 5, 7. It's 5-7 now. 5-7. You know, I keep talking like the boomers are winning, but it's very, very close. Especially right here. If Suwatto can kind of, you know, turn the tide and actually win, beat a Lance's Ferry, it's possible.
I mean, on the back of Tako, too, man. Tako made a real strong run.
Yeah, Score's got 3,423 wins just in player match, not including ranked or lobby. This is, we always talk about him, this is the guy who plays GranBlue more than anybody. He runs first to 50s, like first to 80s all the time. It's probably, definitely the most experienced Lance. He's got all the tech and stuff, but uh-oh.
But right now, he's going to hold this ball and hold this round, because, man.
Yep. I mean, it's like I was saying earlier, like even matchups that are supposed to be bad for you, this game, every character is so strong. You know, once they get started, once they land a hit, it's like, nah, actually, I don't really care about the matchup chart at all. Good whiff punish. Now he's supposed to get started.
Okay, off the low touch here.
So he doesn't have the ice available. Just going to go for the teleport mix-up. No, just going to just run in there. Whoa.
Ran and went low. Actually, anti-aired the overhead attempt. Try to crush buttons, but here we go off of GG. Teleport, nice anti-air. This is going to be big return here.
There's that 5B again. We saw it from Mocchi earlier. Immediate wall jump.
EXDP to deny him.
Oh, God.
Score in trouble.
No, he actually punished him on the tri-jump right there. Didn't believe, though. Now score running. He's out of, he spent his super.
Rope on in, air grab,
Oh
overhead
my
off the
God.
GG. Let's go.
The 50-50. That's one life from score.
So score. I'm
stay in.
I'm with you, man. Run it back.
Just stay in. Like, that had nothing to do with the player matchup. That had nothing to do with the character matchup. That was just, you know, that one game. Suwatto just played well.
Rematch. I'm saying rematch.
You got to go out of the room, though. You got to go out and then do it again. Where the fairy? Can you defend your character, please, guy? Can you tell me what she is? What is her character archetype? Is she a zoner? Why she got the meanest mix-up in the game? Is she a rushdown mix-up character? Is that what the install is for? Was on the first round? Is she a high damage character? Is that why she can cash out that ball super and do like 70%? She's supposed to be on strong. Why she got that DP? I made that tweet. I definitely think she's 2-in-1. I think originally there were two characters they want to put in the game. They got told no.
This is a good call too.
Yeah. I forgot they had ran. This is the other matchup. These are the two bad matchups here for Ferry.
Yeah, put Ren in. Get inside ball range.
I feel like this matchup is better than Lance, honestly. But oh yeah!
You see Ren, yeah, just swinging away. That's the thing. Wow, off the overhead.
Yeah, we in there. Yup.
That's huge. Oh my God.
Just got to take that. That's guaranteed damage right there. He could have supered right there. Didn't have it. No way. Really? Oh!
Wow.
Didn't get the kill, though. He didn't get the kill. Don't leave Ferry alive. That's a lot of chip. So now he's good. He's got DP. Two DP. He's waiting. He's going to get the X ball back. Oh, okay. One hit and a super. Not going to kill. Oh, hey!
Ren giving it away.
Run up DP. Oh, he's done. He's done. He's got the ball back. Oh, hey, the classic.
Yeah, that's what it was going to take, a feint.
The classic. That was not a feint. He did EX dive into EX roll and EX DP.
Well, you saw what he was doing right before that, right? Where he was trying to whiff something to beta normal out and then trying to flash kick it in return.
They forgot the Ed recovery. The classic. Ooh, the mix. EX DP. He's got the hands back now.
The XDP to break pressure here.
Uh-oh.
Back to center stage. In the middle. Got caught up in GG.
Nice confirm, too.
Not done yet either, man. Jesus. Just like that, it's even.
Yeah, he tried to EX roll right through that, but he got hit by the whip.
Pushed him back into the corner, GG here.
No, he's
Simple
dead.
jumping. Yeah, it's over.
Oh, he didn't believe. He did not believe.
Just goes low.
Yeah, nice bait right there. He didn't believe the laser super was going to pop him up there. He could have, after the dive, just 1-2 laser super, but... All right, there we go, Ren. Charlotte players doing work. Suwatto eliminated. 4-6. 1-for-1. They're trading 1-for-1 now. So now they're going to send in, I'm going to assume, Noble or Gamera.
You got to imagine Noble, right?
Both of them are equally bad for Charlotte. I guess it's up to them who they want to put in. They're kind of like the same character too, right? There's no character that, you know, oh, we want to put in Jita over Gran against this character. They fill that same role, so whoever wants to go up now. Bam, bam, bam. If they can win, it'll be 4-5. If they get 2 streaks, we're tied up. Makoto plays Matera as well. Matera, you know, not the strongest character. Mocchi is a beast, but he got washed earlier. Score lands quite good. M-dash. It's Gamera. They're putting Gamera. Okay. Gamera went out first. He lost. Gamera, the highest ranked person in the world, and he doesn't cheat like the American players do. So he's a legit master, a legit #1 ranked guy.
He didn't get boosted that high?
He didn't pay the whatever gamerranks.com or anything. He did it legit. No money involved.
Sajita versus Charlotta.
Man, I'm getting work message right now. Okay.
So let's see Gamera with somebody. Like I said, I feel like looking at the remaining lineup, Tako did work. He did as much as he could to be able to try to lighten the load for Noble and Gamera. But Gamera, you have to be able to try to make a run here and help out Noble, Monster, and Fuku. Set them up to where if they just play well, this is competitive and it's a real exhibition again. Second place at Rage. The only guy to push Mocchi to the limit.
And this matchup is really bad here for Charlotta. We saw Ren earlier fight against a Gran, and you just saw why it's so bad, right? So the jump, the dive, the risk she takes by doing that against these characters with the godlike anti-airs. You got to stay grounded like that. He's doing pretty good, though.
Yes, so got a decent life lead. The way Gamera approaches this too.
Oh, huge drop right there. There's a ton of damage, but he picked him up anyway. Reset, try to bait the DP. Gamera did not want to give him anything. Just holding down back. Uh-oh. Yeah, too far to get the combo there. Uh-oh, yeah, that life lead is irrelevant now. One hit and Raging, or Deadly Rave, and you're done. Oh, hey, he's dead.
Man.
He's dead.
Just like that.
Sorry. Yeah, Charlotta is not a, she's not a character that wins by returning to neutral and, like, spacing you out.
Swarm. Maul.
You got to stay on top. He had Gamera down really low, but kind of backed off. That hurts, too, because, it's a bad matchup. It's one that you're expected to lose, but you're so close. Like, Victor is right there.
Yeah, he played so well.
It was right there. You just let it go.
But Gamera able to slow it down, take control once again. Big touch in the corner in this round. Looking a little bit different from the first one. Gamera in control mostly. Ren back to the wall. Going to eat another huge damage conversion here.
Oh, sorry, good game.
There it is.
It's perfect. Yep. Well, he took out Ferry. Not a Ferry. He took out the Ferry. Almost had a round on Gamera. But yeah, so now it's 4-5. This is, we were laughing. The old men were laughing earlier. They're cracking jokes. Because at one point, they were up like 6 or 7. I don't even know what happened. Tako went on like he took out 3 or 4? I forget.
Yeah, Tako made a run.
The old men are just losing now.
But Gamera
I think Gamera wants to close it out.
What do you think? I'd say put up Mocchi. Put Mocchi up.
They have 2. So Butter's Ferry?
Yeah.
They have 2 ferries. 2 ferries. Matera. They got a weird-ass team, though, right?
You got 2 ferries and Matera.
Yeah. You got 2
Gran
ferries
and a Lance.
So 2 ferries and Matera. Ugh. This is rough. This is anybody's game. In Gamera, like, even though Gamera hasn't really gone crazy in these exhibitions, he's feared. Like, a lot of players in Japan still consider him the best player. He's ranked #1. They fight him all the time in rank. They know how strong he is. They put in score? Score? Okay.
Score stepping up.
Score again. You know, his job, they were saving him the whole time. He's supposed to beat Ferry. He lost to the Ferry.
He lost to the Ferry. That's been a consistency with him, though. In these exhibitions, Score has not had very high impact performances. In pretty much all of them up until now. He's got to step up at some point. This would be a really good time to. Right here, trying to secure this bag against the Zoomers. So they put the oldest of the old men up.
What the hey?
Right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what he was reacting to that. I don't know. Universal Overhead, though, just responds with DP early on. Ikazuo backing off. Doesn't want to deal with the wall jump. Yeah, so Score was dodging Gran the whole time. He said he didn't want to fight Gran, but now he's got no choice. He's got to fight Cheetah. Very similar archetypes here.
Gamera, good guess. Double overhead blocked.
Yeah, the one Reckon and the throw here, and then Gamera waking up with buttons. Reckon out of the corner. He's got the life lead. And, oh, no, that's the Gamera classic. He did not get the Deadly Rave, though.
Got the DP check on the teleport, though. Gets the corner. Nice wall jump.
Man.
Successfully blocked. Score with a chance here. 100 gauge has to be careful in the app. DP, Gamera.
Right through it, yeah. That forward momentum on the DP. Uh-oh. If he wins right here, it's tied 4-4. The Zoomers are coming back.
Is Score about to go 2 and out? Able to block in time. Score now. Yeah, just putting out the EX Ice. Willing to just go in there. 50% combo at the corner. Gets the low touch.
Yeah, he messed up. He messed up his own combo, but he got a little free reset by accident.
You've seen that a lot tonight. Crouch M gets the heavy touch.
Jesus, everything's connected now.
Gamera just swinging that fish.
Yeah. He landed like 3 hits, but no combo. Very lucky for Score. Uh-oh.
The run-up sweep again.
Combo next hit's going to win for Gamera. No, actually going to just spend it right now. Okay. Just get the hard knockdown, get as much damage as you can. Bahamut. Gonna try and escape? Yeah, he just let me out of here. Just let me out.
Ice Fade's just short of
2B, 2B, 2B.
Just out of range.
He's like, you know if you get in here, you're gonna eat that fish. No!
Wow!
Gamera, nice patience right there. Right, that's the tech. Backed away, waited for that EX teleport to come out. Just, no, I'm going to air grab. I don't want to play guessing if you're going to do follow-up or not. I'm just going to run up here, grab you, and score, yeah. 0-2. Didn't do anything for this team. Thank you for streaming, though. We're watching his stream, so thank you. Score. But now we're tied up 4-4. And if we look at character, like 2 Ferries? So Ferry beats Lil Wayne and beats Zoe. But Cheetah and Gran, they do pretty well against her. I mean, this is anyone's game right now.
I'm thinking you put Makoto in, right?
I guess. Yeah, I mean, dude, they got a Materan too. They got a. I think character-wise,
or do you put in Mocchi?
The Zoomers are winning right now.
Just put in Mocchi. Yeah, at this point, I think Zoomers are in the lead in my mind.
Give him the rage run back. Mocchi versus Gamera. You know, I wouldn't. You know, Gamera's pissed. You know, Mochi's been, sipping champagne, but I bet Gamera's been watching those tapes over and over and over again. That's all he said in the interviews, like, I wanted to win. I wish I won. I wanted to win. I'm not happy. I wanted to win.
The difference is this is character lock. He can't change the cat.
So
he's locked in a Jita, who Mocchi did pretty well against his Jita. Right, it wasn't until he changed the cat that things started to change. Something and just put in Mocchi, and then Mocchi can get that one game. They're back in.
Yeah, every game now is huge. Yeah, all right, Mochi's going in. We got the run back from
Here
Rage.
We go, bro.
I kind of want to hear that. I bet the Zoomer Discord is probably going crazy. They all cracked open the second can of the Baja Blast right now. They're waking up. They're dancing, listening to their mumble rap and stuff right now. But the old man Discord, these guys are sounding very quiet. Even it's 4-4. They got to get some energy. They stand undefeated. Gambatte kudasai. Do your best.
This feels like the rubber match. And this is all set up from Tako. Tako's run set up for this, for the Zoomers to be this comfortable going into this last stretch.
Yeah, just out of nowhere too.
Yeah.
Because like his first life was whatever, and then his second life was like, hold on, I'm just gonna get rid of this disadvantage you have. But here we go. They both have the rage. They have the special plaques only available to those three guys, to Buggy, Mocchi, and Gamera.
First and second place at Rage. Run it back right here, right now.
I feel like this match might be it. This match might be the whole thing.
Yeah, this feels like a rubber match. Here we go. These dodges on point for Gamera. Not letting just Mocchi control that stand heavy range, that crouch M range for free.
Rage was also offline. That's another thing you got to remember, too. Uh-oh.
Gamera running it. Push to the wall. That time Tarzan swing out,
Nice.
jump L to preemptively
Yeah.
check out the anti-air air grab attempt. Right over the fireball.
Wow, what a dodge right
What the
there.
hell was that?
Yeah, what an awareness there. Just a dodge. Saw the Beppo whiff. GG. Gamera playing in a good space, too. Just avoiding GG, avoiding the whips. Very, very patient. Uh-oh, finally got hit. Here we go. Oh, no. The big damage started with the 5C.
Mm-hmm.
Messed up the ender, but still got a lot of damage there. It's okay. Just trying to reach for that 2D. Big whip, but no punishes, no recovery in this damn game. And now this is going to hurt. I like it. They don't. This immediately went into super. This is max damage. Lively now on Gamera's side. God damn, it's a lot. Late tech. Chip's coming. EX Records, free chip.
Not quite enough. Oh, Mocchi!
He didn't want to go for the mix?
One shot. He wants to poke him?
He didn't want to go for the mix right there? Oh, no.
Oh.
Neutral jump out. That was sick. Oh,
Okay,
he's got super.
100 meter.
Throw the ball. Just throw the ball. Oh, no. He's got to install.
Yeah, he wants
10
to install.
seconds. I'll just throw that damn ball out. No, he's going to install. If he gets in range, the EX Rec will kill. DP will kill. What the hell? From downtown, right? The BDP with that 4 momentum.
To beat out the drill?
Did he mean to do the drill? I have no idea. That hurts if you're Mocchi. And now look, Gamera smelling blood just running in there.
Late tech gets a throw after. Mocchi, same situation. Back to the wall. Caught him reaching. Minus 50% just like that. Mocchi in critical condition here. Tarzan swing out. Gamera lets it go. Fishing with that fish. In the mid-range like that.
Gamera, huge life lead. Like the last round, he's playing from behind. Now he's got the life lead.
That's it. Zoomers win.
This is a wrap.
Zoomer's about to run away with this. A bar sweep.
That was big, right? He got set up with the GG, but just able to avoid everything by holding up forward. And run up sweep. And there, Mocchi, your champion, eliminated by the runner-up. Gamera been fuming. He's been furious for the past few weeks.
It's like, I'm so sorry, guys.
So Mocchi out. The Zoomers are now in the lead. They started the very beginning of this set. The Zoomers were up a couple games, and then the Boomers took over. And now at the end, the Zoomers are finishing strong, 3-4. And we saw how good Gamera is against Ferry. So like, you don't want to put in butter right now.
No, you gotta mix it.
M dash like Makoto like. Nah, this is a wrap. This is a wrap. Gamera's going to take out the whole team.
Even if he doesn't.
They are. They're going to be butter, really. You just saw Mocchi lose and you're going to send the other Fairy? All right.
Even if he doesn't, at this point they have... They can mix it up with Fuku or Monster. That's two, you know, matchups that... Against Fairy or Metera. But the thing is they have Noble in the back, too. It's not over. Even if you beat Gamera, they still have to get over Noble. That might be checkmate.
Come on. Cheating about the Steve Buscemi. That's right, man. I knew I was on the Zoomer team the whole time.
You're young at heart?
I believed it. I believed. I've always been one with the Zoomers, guys. I'm going to floss right now. Now, I told you, why? How come every other event started at, we've done these events at 7 o'clock. We've done them at 3 p.m., 8 p.m. This is the only time it's ever been 9 p.m. I feel like this was a setup from the Zoomers. They knew the old men are going to get tired. It's past, what time is it? It's almost midnight, guys. It's past my bedtime. I can take my dentures out.
Bada with the sweep to deny the momentum right away. Trying to get back to stand heavy poke range.
Yeah, still pretty even, but we saw just how comfortable Gamera is in this matchup. Uh-oh. Nice. Wow, big brave DP. It paid off. But again, that's just data for Gamera. It's like, all right, okay. If that DP was blocked or if it whiffed, then you're gonna just lose the round now. Throw that. Shimmy. Bada does not bite. Okay, get out. No, what the hell was that? Little mistake right there, not sure. And now you're in trouble. Yep. It's guaranteed. Yeah, he's got DP for chip, fireball for chip. Just dodge. Yeah, it's checkmate right there.
Gamera was really good spacing and timing, too. That was, what, 2 situations where you saw him use EX Fireball off of trades or whiffs on stand heavy, and it got him the corner and it got him that range where he could be able to finish it out.
Whoa. 2B confirming a dodge to make the fireball whiff. Everyone in Discord's like, wow, it was great. But then Gamera, his DPs have been on point all day.
Get another fireball trade. But that's really been working out for him in the set.
Lets the B wreck, like that one is unsafe. You can DP right through it, but he wasn't. Oh, okay, nice little micro walk forward. This is how Butter gets started. The mix. No, he looked like he tried baiting it.
Roll out. Roll out. Do.
He could always mess up. You never know. The technical input, he could always drop it.
Nah, he ain't dropping that.
He could always drop it.
Gamera.
He's live with the pixel. Late tech, yeah. Chip, the same thing we saw in the last one. I dodge super. If you don't super, you're going to get chip. Uh-oh.
Nah, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap, yeah. It's over. It's over. That's also, I guess, one of the, the painful parts of saving these kind of unique characters like Fairy and Matera for the end. You want to use them. You want to use them like while the counter pick stuff is going on. When you have them at the end,
and you have to rely on one.
You have to put them in against matchups that they might not feel good against, or someone who's a specialist in that matchup.
Man, MVP Tako. I gotta give it to Tako.
Yeah. He definitely turned it around. 2-4. The Zoomers came back from this deficit before. Old man, can you do it? They put in Makoto. So Makoto, he lost his first match. Matera. Again, Matera character not rated too highly. You have to play really, really well with her. You got to be really on point with all of your anti-airs, your reads, or if you do get knocked down on defense and everything.
It's also scary because of the way Gamera plays that mid-range, too. He's very, very good about using dodge, very good about bulldogging, moving forward into his range where he can counter-poke and be able to try to build momentum from there.
Yeah, zoner characters, they're always, the game plan is trying to frustrate their opponent to make them kind of make mistakes, but Gamera, it's
very poised, very controlled.
Show,
yeah, just walking forward, block, walk forward, block. Let me take the inch, put you towards that corner. And then finally, when he has a lot of resources at his command, too.
Come on, when he's boomers.
Willing to force trades with fireballs and then take advantage of that.
Come on, Makoto. If Makoto doesn't win here, I never want to see another Matera on any team I'm cheering for. They've just been letting me down. They always have fun matches and they lose. It's like, oh, man.
And that arrow flood did not last very long. Right off the bat, back to the wall.
This doesn't look like a fun match. Tilda.
Minus 50% off one touch. Overhead. EX Fireball. You're not out of here yet.
Okay. All right. Next round. We'll ignore that one there. Yeah, Jita's super fast on the ground. She doesn't have boot like Gran does, but look at her run speed. Just lightning fast. Oh, my God. Finally got a hit, and Gamera's like, nope, just EXCP right out. Not giving an inch. Oh, he's done. He's done. He's done.
That's it. EX ///.
He's trying to get
reset.
Double late tech, brought him down to chip, and then, yeah, there's literally nothing he could have done. DP. All right, Makoto's out. M-Dash, the last hope for the Boomers here.
M-Dash was playing well earlier, but, man, at this point, momentum's on their side.
The scary thing, too, is M-Dash, he almost lost to Hukku. He doesn't look like he knows how to deal with
Lil-Wayne?
With Lil-Wayne, yeah. Come on. Just take out one.
I mean, it might not even come down to that.
Just take out Gamera. Just take out Gamera.
He's got to get over Gamera first.
Gamera's been in a lot of these, but he hasn't really done anything. This is his best performance.
It's not just him, right?
He's showing up here at the end.
Score, there's a few of the big names that you would expect to kind of pop off and just have really high impact performances, but some of the players have just not. Score 2 and out today. And yeah, he's someone usually we're talking about on teams. We're like, man, you kind of have to play around him.
Yeah,
you have to consider him. But he really, in the exhibitions, has not had such a high impact. Koji today did work. Mocchi, I think, went 1 and 2.
Yep. I mean, he did lose to Gamera, which is kind of rough. But here we go. This is it, the final one.
It's exhibition point at this. Yeah.
This has been the most emotional, I think, the most emotional event. Because most of the time, you know, when someone runs away, there's rarely comebacks. I can't think of a comeback. There's been times where the team that's down looks like they're going to make the comeback, but then eventually they don't. But now the Zoomers actually running it all the way back. They started out, they were up, I believe, like 2. They're up like 2 or 3. Then the Boomers slowly just took control. They were up at like 6 at one point. Then the little kids, man, they ran all the way back. But M-Dash, come on, man. The last hope. 4.
Late tech.
Oh, got him with the Guy Man. That's the Guy Man classic right there. We take those. I meant to do that. That was intentional. Gamera, though, mashing. Didn't get the combo on the EX Rekka. Another throw from M-Dash. Do you know about that? Let's go. So normally, you know, you're down to your last life. You play scared. M-Dash is the opposite, huh? He's the last hope for the team. He's just going ham.
The cornered mouse attacks the cat. He's just going in.
Still there. But now you are cornered here.
Run up sweep. I don't get this M-Dash, man. Back up, block.
Yeah, still got to get that corner. He's afraid to jump forward because you see Gamera just staying in that range where he jumps forward. He's going to eat that anti-air.
Yeah, when it was out of range of G to stand heavy, he's willing to go fireball to fireball, but doesn't want to risk the trade there. Bait and punish on the EXTP. Not going to get max. Got the aerial hit. Ticking with the crouch lights. Still those throws.
Let's go. Gamera's out. Okay, all right, we got one. I had my hat on backwards. I tilted it sideways now. Hold on. I got it sideways.
You were talking about James Shen earlier? You're like
I got it tilted sideways. All right. 3-1. Gamera's out. He did work though. Now they're gonna send in, I don't think they'll put in Noble now. I think they're gonna send in
Hukku.
Yeah, I just put in Hukku. Hukku, yeah. Lil-Wayne's gonna close it out.
I mean, for that matter, you could go Hukku, then Monster, let Noble back it up.
That's exactly what I would do. I did Hukku beat him earlier? I forget. Oh no, he got washed in the third round, but he almost beat him. It was round 1 and they did the Yggdrasil. He survived with a pixel, and then round 2 was the chariot. It's Lil-Wayne again. They're gonna, yeah. I mean, even though he beat Hukku earlier, it was very, very close. He kind of got lucky with that 1 pixel.
So they actually ran Monster, so Zoe.
Okay, Monster's up. All right. I mean, it's another matchup. If he didn't know how to fight Lil-Wayne, he probably doesn't know how to fight Zoe.
It's also grand though.
But yeah, I definitely would go Monster, Hukku, Noble in terms of like power here. But yeah, just need one.
Right off the bat. That's how you're gonna round open like that? Boots, boots, boots.
Okay. Yeah, we saw it before for Monster, right? Monster was fighting against Koji, and Zoe, her weakness, she doesn't have a reversal, but Monster's been very aggressive. He was mashing all day. Would not block.
Dash DP. And Dash playing very loose.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a round.
Touch you with the L, back up, watch you jump into my clutches, and there we go.
Yeah, but you see, like, Monster would not block.
Yeah.
There was like 3, he held up, back, and then up forward.
He was getting hit by auto combo, held up forward.
What the? He messed up. He did what I always do. We accidentally pressed 2B instead of 2C. All right, M-Dash, let's go. All right, give me Hukku. Budesada.
EX boots.
Dead. All right, let's go. Give me Lil Wayne. Hold on. My hat is almost back front.
Nah, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
Nah, I don't think. I think Fuku's gonna close it out.
Yeah,
I think Fuku's gonna close it out. If I'm the young player, I would put it Noble anyway, just for the fun. Have Lil Wayne be your anchor and just bet it all on Yig.
And I think with that, this is the closest exhibition we've ever had.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. Also the most back and forth. Come on, boomers. Come on, old men. Yeah, all right, they're putting Fuku, Lil Wayne. I think it's over. I don't think he's beating Lil Wayne again. He looked in the first time they fought, even though he won, he looked very, very shaky in his matchup. He lost like almost 50% life to just one Yggdrasil. And the third round that he won, Fuku didn't get a chance to summon. He got shimmied and died before he could summon.
Oh, yeah, I
summon
remember
would have been enough because he was kind of low too. M-Dash definitely sweating. Like, it's a tell. It's so easy to tell people that, you know, they grind against Yig and Lil Wayne, and then ones that like, oh, I haven't done it in a while. He's probably taking a break right now. He's got his second PlayStation loaded up. He's in training mode. He's got the bot on. It's like, hold on, let me remember how to dodge all this crap. Two to one right now. Noble, Gran, waiting in the back. M-Dash, Gran has to take out Fuku first. Fuku Lil Wayne, they fought earlier. He won, but it was close. The Zoomers versus the Boomers. I was talking a lot of smack, and then I guess that woke up. I shook the hornet's nest. The kids woke up.
If the Zoomers win, you got to get a Disney Plus subscription.
If the Zoomers win, I'll get the the Heelys or whatever.
Healy? Is that Zoom? Is that Zoom? Heelys?
Like, what up, bro? Healy in there. What up, guys? Maybe some connection problems, so they might have to restart the room here. I don't like this. This is the damn Sonic Fox is a Zoomer. This is the Ice Tech. Just play. Just play. They're all the kids are trying to ice the old men. Look, he wants to change his seat right now. Oh, hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so this is the run back. Fuku versus M-Dash earlier. 2 against 1. First to 1, this is it, right? If M-Dash loses, that's it. The Boomers have been defeated. Come on. Nah, I don't think he's going to win.
I think you're right. It feels...
Yeah.
This is net play. He feels like he's shaking right now.
Nobody wants... I mean, it's the same with... Nobody wants to fight Koji. Nobody wants to fight Lil Wayne because nobody wants to lose to Lil Wayne.
Especially not in first to 1 like for all the marbles like that. Let's go. SANWA M-Dash versus Fuku.
You have to just do what you did in the last game in the 3rd round. Just don't let him summon. Just kill him before he's able to get Yggdrasil out. Uh-oh. Like, the problem with Lil Wayne is every little bit, right? It doesn't look like a lot, guys, but every little bit is huge because you're withering down to like that 40%. Once you're down to like 40% health, they can just die to summon. All right. No counter if you get tossed. Jimmy got him.
Oh, the M-Dash.
Yeah, cash out. Now it's a kill, and here it comes. Watch how much life he's going to lose. Yes! That's the other classic. So one way you can stop Yig is by jumping over. So you reverse his input. Yeah. You see that all the time. He definitely wanted to wake up Yig, but that cross-up messed him up. 2D. Smother him. Do not let him summon. Do not let him get that girl out. A. Uh-oh. Yeah, match 2D while getting hit. I like it. Old man tech. 70%. You can kill him. You can kill him before he gets it.
Oh, we got it. Yo, M-Dash.
Is it?
That's it.
Let's go. That's the way you deal. Just kill him before you summon and die. And now we got Anchor versus Anchor. The young Gran against the old Gran in a 1st to 1.
This a real grand finals right here. This the real
GranBlue Grand Finals. Noble is the one who started for the young man team.
Yeah.
They put up Yoshii as their first player. Yoshii lost, and then Noble went on, I think, 3 game. He got like a 3-game streak early on. He helped take the lead, and now he's finding himself in the last position here.
The moral of the story, no matter how old you are, anybody can play Grand. Anybody can run it right here.
Anybody can do it. This is also, you know, this is young versus old, but every week we have different communities. So Noble's repping BB Tag. This is BB Tag versus KOF right now. Young versus old, BB Tag versus KOF. AMTRS versus SNK.
And Noble on the Adderall, M- on the Centrum Silver. This is what it comes down to right here. Oh, first to one for everything.
Mirror. Oh, God. This is the matchup both these guys probably fought the most as well. Mirror is here. And then look at that. Immediate EXDP after the clash.
That's how it's going to be?
These are Grand Mirrors, man.
And Noble.
This is the most common character in Master Rank. The most common character online.
Stand heavy in the wall.
Yamatekure, they're saying stop. Stop. Get out of the corner. Okay, there we go. Nice neutral jump there. Nothing. And again, young kids, man, just mashing on DP. Right back. That was a smart DP, an old man DP. I like that one. He messed with his meaty timing right there. Fireball dodge. All right. We have SSBA, so we have 2D into SSBA. He didn't let it rip right there. Okay. All right, here we go. Hard knockdown. Let's go. Shimmy didn't want to bite. One throw. Another one. Here we go. Come on, M-Dash. Come on, old man. Caught it. It's plus. Backs away. Boot.
Oh, Noble committing to the guard.
It's going to be battle 2D. Stand on the 2D. There it is. We didn't let it rip.
M-Dash,
no
you
DP
gotta
yet.
let the rip.
2D. 2D again. Oh! That was super nice. That was actually super nice from Noble. The patience, man. Just holding down back. He's waiting. M-Dash letting the boot out, and Noble immediately. Nope. That was nice. Nice whip punish right there on the slide. Damn, that was a good round from Noble, though. I'll give him that.
That was on both sides, really. Stand heavy pressure now.
Nice. Right back. I can do that, too. He wants that DP.
Good spacing.
Those early 2 EXDPs from Noble. Now you see M-Dash is shook. He keeps trying to bait it out, and Noble's not giving it to him. Shimmy, no. He's going to mash out. Anti-air. That's a round. Hold that. Boom, boom.
Is it really going to come down to this, man?
Noble's on. He's on the hoverboard. He got the hoverboard and like the glowing LED glasses and stuff right now.
Bruh.
Final game, final round. Anchor versus Anchor. Zoomer versus Boomer.
Sunny Delight versus Prune Juice.
Come on, M-Dash. Oh,
let's fucking go.
Gonna get a safe jump. There's no DP bell for Noble, so M-Dash can get a little bit more aggressive now. DP is still not back. Anti-air. No! His old man life flashing before his eyes.
Right back at you. Right back at you.
Stuffed by Jump D.
Come into the guard.
Nice. I like it. Just use that time to jump out. Wake up buttons. Just cash out. Not to kill. But now Noble's got 2D in his super. Oh! Let's go. He never saw that mix up before. Once again, the old men are proving we are better than you kids. All you kids watching right now, respect your elders. Woo! Damn, let's go M-Dash. You said Tako's MVP? No, it's M-Dash. He had 2 good runs. Both of his lives he did work. Damn.
That's crazy.
No, what was that mix-up? Dude, Noble just ate that. I don't even know what that was. I guess he did like micro dash super jump to get that momentum, to get cross up off that.
I'm just wilding at how this exhibition went down, dude. Just back and forth, back and forth. The Boomers had a huge lead at one point.
It was like 7. They were like 7 up.
Tako and Gamera bring it back. And then when, dude, I was like, no, they're done. They're done. Zoomers win. M-Dash.
He took out 4 at the end, right?
M-Dash runs it back. That was like a 4-game streak. Yeah.
He took out 4, right?
The fact that it all came down.
Laggia, Hukku, and then Noble. Yeah.
The fact that it all came down to a grand mirror, first to one, last round.
That's definitely the closest one we've ever had. That's what I'm saying. It's not just the Boomers are better than kids, which is we know that, but the Boomers are the most interesting. The old men, we know how to put on a show. We know how to make things interesting, make it exciting for you guys. So I want you guys to thank not only Panda Global for bringing this, but thank all of the old men in the FGC. Pay your respects, whether that's by you can tweet thank you for building the FGC and putting on your back. You can sub to our Twitch channels if you want. Follow YouTube. Do whatever you want. Show some love to your your senior citizens in the FGC. We are the best. But yeah, I'm happy, but I'm nervous, man. My old man heart was ticking. I was having fun, and then it was like, wait a second, this is over.
That's crazy. That's what it took. M-Dash to put the team score to no wins.
Yeah, the Zoomers never played Third Strike. That's why they lost. They only be playing Street Fighter 5 and BB Tag. That's it. That's the only games these guys ever played. But yeah, that was really fun. And again, that was definitely the closest one. That was the first time we've ever seen like back and forth like that.
That's the first time that it ever came down to a final round like that either.
And again, you guys, if you're watching, I know I recognize a lot of familiar faces in here. But like always, if it's your first time watching, we've done a ton of these. And you got to hit that graphic on the AFK screen, Obama. We got another one next week.
Yeah, so this one was Boomers versus Zoomers.
Yep.
But next week.
Now this is a rivalry. This rivalry goes back until the dawn of time. These two communities have been neck and neck. They've been going at each other's throats.
I don't recall that.
It's like water and oil, man.
I don't recall that at all.
Water and oil. The Guilty Gear community against the Toho community. The fabled battle, man. They've just been waiting. They've just been waiting to go at each other in the Rumble, man. Guilty Gear versus Toho.
I don't even know what to say about this one.
I was hyped. I was like, I had to make sure I was reading that right. I was like, is that Toho? They're talking about Toho, the fighting game, right? I was like, hold on, let me go to the dictionary and make sure. It's like, no, it's really Toho. At long last, we're gonna prove who is better, Guilty Gear or Toho. But yeah, that's gonna happen next week at 8 p.m. on Sunday. So around the same time, just a different day. You got to just check your local time to find out. But not only that, I don't know, we've done a ton of these. 6, 7, 8, I lost count.
I think close to 8.
Yeah, there's a lot of these fun community exhibitions. We've done, this is Boomer vs. Zoomer. We've done Capcom vs. SNK. We've done, I don't remember. BB Tag vs. Blaze Blue. There's a ton. But go check Panda Global YouTube. They're all up on there. Follow them, thank them, and all that stuff. I had fun. But yeah, with that, I think we're done. But you guys don't go anywhere, because I believe there's going to be a raid this time.
Yeah, we're going to send you guys over to Akamarured. So thanks for tuning in. Again, thanks to Panda Global for recognizing how valuable it is to be putting these fighting game events. There are not too many going on right now. But to be running these and restreaming these in multiple languages and sharing with you guys what's going on right now in the JP GranBlue Versus world.
And no runbacks, by the way. That's the rule. No runbacks. Zoomers, you are officially inferior to us, old men. I don't want to hear it. Maybe we'll think about it in 2021 or 2022, but this year it's over.
But that's going to do it for us, guys. Thanks for tuning in again, and we'll catch you next weekend.
Peace.
Guilty Gear versus Toho. Take it away. See you.